I'm a little out of practice these.
Hey Lucas, how are you doing? So, like today, to be honest, like not so much to do, because looks like next patch is going to be dry as hell, but in 2 weeks we should get, like, as you know, like a little bit, like in not 2 weeks, like 2 weeks and couple days, we should get like 5.5 version 5.5 beta should be started.
Any conflicts around?
And because of that, should be started. And because of that, we definitely will get some news about like new map, expansion map, new that tower, like new characters, because in 5.5 we should get 2 new Firestyle characters, and also the last part of that natlan map. Yeah, but 5.4 is going to be dry as hell, but we have some info about like Fatui Harbingers. Like looks like it's say like if even they are not going to be playable, maybe some of them, like at least one of them would be nice. Maybe Colombina, maybe like Pantalon, maybe Dattore. We'll see. But looks like Colombina, because yes, I'm going full saving for the Lantern Ride, and yeah, that's yeah, about like, by the way, about the Primogems you can get within Lantern Ride festival. I mean, like overall it's about like 60 pulls, something like that. So yeah, not, oh no, my bad, it's not Lantern Ride, it's like in 5.4. Looks like, yeah, it's about like 60 pulls, not so much, unfortunately, you know, it's a bit low number. And if the rumors are true, Emily is coming back. I hope it's like in the second phase. Second phase or first phase? Hey Mirak, how are you doing? Second or first phase? I don't know about that. But maybe. Actually not. You know, like Emily, like yesterday I did a, like, oh, by the way, let me do it again. Yesterday I did like a Spell Abyss with Emily team. Not a bad team at all, not gonna lie. 48 PD. Oh, 48. Just a second. You are at 48. You definitely, just a second, you will get enough. So yeah, like this event. Yeah, this one's like still 7 pulls, right? It's 5 plus 2, plus like you get this one's Imaginarium Theater. So yeah, if you finish this one, couple more events by the way, so yeah, you will be alright. Unfortunately, what I don't like in Genshin, not gonna lie, the duration of events. Especially like, as you know guys, this event is actually incredibly good to do some testing, like to do like test yourself, you know, like yeah. Most of you, of course, and me as well, like yeah, only like got all of the rewards and that's it. But yet it's not a bad event to do some tests. But the time duration, it's only 9 days, etc. I hope they will change that in the future. So yeah, like all of the combats events will last for like at least for, I don't know, for like whole phase. Would be nice. And yeah, Mirak, you definitely will get Arlecchino. About Furina, I would say, you know, she definitely worth spoiling. Definitely. Furina is just insane. Like, she's just like such a great character. Just a second.
Going into a trance is risky for most people, so don't get any ideas.
Sorry guys, I'm back. So yeah, like she definitely worth spoiling, because... Hey Sino, how are you doing? I'm so excited for Furina. Yes, Furina, unfortunately Furina Sino on the second half, but who cares, because you know why? I wouldn't suggest you to like spend your Primogems on like Mizuki and on like first phase. Like if you can save, if you can hold yourself, like let's say out of this menu, then you're okay. You definitely will get that Furina, because Furina definitely worth it. She's just crazy character. Oh, I see. Like if like what you gotta buy Lantern. Shao Lanterns. Oh, like about Shao Lanterns? Guys, let me show you something. You mean like... If you mean like this stuff... Just a second. Oh yeah, you mean like this time, Shao Lantern? I have like 1,799. So yeah, back then, by the way, they are for free. They were for free, and I like collect like crazy because it was like for free, and why not? So yeah, I have a lot. I don't need them, but yeah, maybe I will like to do like, let's say, good number. Yeah, just like it was a couple years ago. I don't remember. So yeah, I have a lot. Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, I have a back then. You know why? Because back then it wasn't in a shop. You just need like that was an event or something. I don't remember. Like you need to like farm something to get them. So yeah, I just like. But everyone that did the same. You know, I just skip them. Like that's it. So yeah, I don't need so much anyway. No, you're right. I have to buy this stuff. And like 40 days is enough to get like Furina. I hope 50-50. Oh yeah, like Miracle. Like about Furina, you definitely, let's say arlecchino is guaranteed for you. So you definitely will get arlecchino, and also you will save couple, like I wouldn't, like let's say like that. I would suggest you to like to do wishing like that. As soon as you get arlecchino, just save your Primogems. You know why? For Furina. Because when Furina is... When they release Furina, you should get about like 60 to 70 pulls. So yeah, let's say you are on 50-50 to get that Furina. And I wish you best of luck, because yeah, that Furina actually worth it 100%. And if you ask me which character is better in the future, you definitely will like the Furina for your account will be definitely better. Hi Rafat, how are you doing? Thank you very much, I'm good. Which artifact should I use on Rosaria for Mavuika? For Mavuika Rosaria, you can use... I would suggest you to use Instructor set, like this one, which is a 4-star, but it's great because like usually you do like this rotation. Usually you do rotation like that. She's not on Instructor set, but still.
You...
Oh, come on.
Yeah, let's...
Usually you do rotation like that. You use like... You use either Bennett or Mavuika skill. It depends like on your weapon. If you use like this weapon, which is mailed flower, it's better to use Bennett first. If you use gravestone, like yeah, you can use Mavuika skill. So just a second, let me get some energy back. Why this set is good? Because you get elemental mastery, and because of your rotation, you can, like Mavuika, Mavuika can get additional 120 elemental mastery, which increase her melt damage. So those two NPCs in the live stream, I want them to take pic in. Actually, yeah, it's like that AisaBathhouse house or something like that. Looks like we are going to get more of those, because they announced that looks like Mizuki will open like another one in Inazuma. So yeah. So yeah, Rafat, like rotation is going to be like that.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
Light it up, everybody! Punishment!
Burn it down! Pyroclastic surge!
Why this rotation is good? After using Rosa with this set, you get additional elemental mastery for 8 seconds. After that, you switch to Mavuika, use her skill, then use her burst, and your damage will increase by a lot because you will get enhanced elemental mastery, you know? So yeah, just skip the anime. So yeah, it's like way better damage, and the damage is actually decent. If you play out of Vape, it's the same. I would suggest you, let's say yes, let's say you play Vape for Shinchu, right? You can actually use Shinchu with instructor set as well to increase the damage. So yeah, just keep that in mind. I maybe wouldn't suggest you to use Yelan with that set. Yelan is because Yelan's personal damage is actually pretty high. Also, she gives you a buff, but still, it's up to you. You can use like Shinchu with that set as well.
Enemy of fire
It's like, oh yeah, by the way, I can show you just a
in
second.
the desert.
How that
ruins
set
are-
works. This set works like that.
I'm never late.
So yeah, now my Mavuika, she has like 236 elemental mastery, right? If you, like, this set says that, like, upon triggering an elemental reaction. Elemental reaction, it means like, I don't know, like, let's say like this. You activate
Adventure time.
Pyro,
Fulfill our
then
path.
you skill, and you get that additional EM. You see, it's now 356, 120 for all characters, by the way, for all of them. For like yeah, and for Bennett as well. You see, if you use this weapon after using skill, you get additional 96 if you have that weapon.
Rise with the sun!
You see, like it now 452. It means a huge amount of damage. Those two basically looks like, depending if you want to use her as a DPS or support and which team you want. Oh, by the way, you know, like what about like EM or something? Actually, you can use EM when she is support as well. You know why? Because since she is like coordinated, she has coordinated attack because she can like hit several enemies at a time.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
Is there a news like that new studio will be so more strike next patch for real? So more strike? No, no more strike. Yeah, that's actually crazy news because you know why, Sino? Like, you know why is that? Yesterday you told that like Kiching and Hutao doesn't have any voice lines. Today I started that new event, you know, like which is like Lantern Run, and yeah, actually it's terrible. You know, like playing the game without voice lines, it's so terrible, not gonna lie. It's just insanely terrible. There. Most likely there. I know what to write actually. Hey Ali, how are you doing? Awesome news. Actually, yes, it's awesome news. You know why? Because like normal. When Chivalrous building stream. Chivalrous building stream. Oh, by the way, you're right. About Chivalrous, I will level up my Chivalrous definitely. She is easy to build actually. She's not so difficult to build. But I will build her. Like, you know why? Because no matter what, just like here. Let's just like... I don't think it's a good idea to do it on a stream, but because I need to farm some mats. Just a second, let me check. Do I have, like... Let me farm something for her. Let's just... Yeah, let's do like this stuff. Just a second. Let me ascend at least first and check like which mat she needs.
Not bad.
And also like free fates. Why? Because I want to do like, yeah, she needs like this mats. I own only 2. So yeah, let me do like this boss today, maybe a couple times. Would be nice. But I will do that. You know why? Because Chivalrous like looks not a bad option if you want to use like if you remember like yesterday I told you that you can switch like Chivalrous with Bennett. Yes, that's true that you cannot use you can use only Pyro and Electro characters.
Adventure time.
But she works building. You know why? Because even at Constellation 0, by the way. Because she actually great character. You don't need like all of her constellations, like despite like last one, it's not so useful. Actually completely useless. I mean, yes, like the one which increase her skill, it's not bad. Because yeah, it gives you HP regeneration, which is actually good, but still it's only about like healing, you know. Old press damage is make no sense because mostly you need that buff, this one which like in her passives. So yeah, about her builds by the way, so yeah, let me show you. You need to use like this set on her, as you know, like. So yeah, this set is the best one, let's say, as a supportive character. Let's say if your Chivalrous Constellation 0, the only option you have like this set. I don't think it's better to use any other sets. You maybe can use other sets, but if you are going to use her in Pyro and Electro teams, I would say this one is the best one. So yeah, HP, 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 and that's it. You don't even need energy recharge. About the weapon is actually a little bit tricky. You know why? You can use Favonius one, but I maybe wouldn't suggest you to use Favonius because this one is the best one for her, in my opinion, because it's give HP, which actually she needs a lot. You can use maybe like this weapon, you know, like if you don't have any other HP stick. I don't think it's a great one. It's better to use Favonius instead. But still, either Favonius, like this one, either Favonius or maybe some HP stick, you know, like Black Tassel. So I know, you know, like, oh, HP, wow. Or about like Chivalrous, yeah, she's not so difficult. And by the way, she's a healer as well. So yeah, like.
Benny's adventure team.
Alright, so yeah, today what I want to do, I want to check Citlali with Cinder City and want to do some like showcasing on Emily, because Lucas want to go for an Emily. That Emily is actually insanely crazy. Actually, we can do the test even without, like, yeah, you know what, let's go like this team Inspire Abyss. I think it's possible to destroy that shield pretty quickly. Because, like, as you know, guys, if you use Chevreuse in, like, with Pyro, she enables, like, the burning is enabled for her. And because of that, like this team, just like, let me show you, like, Chinchu. Yeah, definitely, we're going to use, like, just a sec, let me check all of the stuff. Louder? Never give up. Down, never back, down, never back, never back, what? I ascended her to level 80 and my Kazuha level 90, now gotta get... You mean like... If you mean like Chevreuse, by the way, guys, about Chevreuse level, she needs to be level 90 because of HP. She scales on HP, and because of that, like, yeah, she needs to be level 90. So, like, just keep that in mind. Unfortunately, yes, it's like, and by the way, it's not a waste. You know why? The more HP she has, the more healing she can do. And because of that, if you use that set, like, which is a signature for her, you can get more like buff back from that healing. So yeah, I'm going to use like this team: Xinchu, Zhangling, which is actually, yes, let me check them. Emily. Yeah, I have like this weapon and Bennett. Never give up. Alright, guys, so yeah, let's give it a try. So this team is going to be like this. This one, Emily, Shenling and Bennett. Why this team is okay? I mean, like, I like this team a lot. Even though, like, you can do some burgeon because you create like Xinchu, but what you can do, you can just like avoid using Xinchu couple times and get some burning, especially on this boss. Like, you need to destroy the shield, you know that? So yeah, you need to destroy the shield. And burning, actually, it's a great reaction to destroy that shield. I will show you. For the first one, for the first half, let's go, like, let's use Arlecchino. With... oh, maybe Kazuha or Sucrose. Maybe Sucrose, like something like that. It's bad team, actually, you know why? Oh yeah, why not? Let's use Mavuika. Yeah, second Pyro. We have healing, we have Cryo. Arlecchino is going to be a main DPS, and Mavuika we're going to use as a like buffer for our like for Arlecchino. I don't know my pity, but I will have to at least have a little more of like about pity. By the way, like Lucas, you can you can check that pity if. Like, I don't know, guys, if you know that, let me show you. What you can do, definitely you know that, Lucas, because if I'm not mistaken, your account is, like, yeah, you're like OG player. Like, yeah, you just can, like, yeah, do some math and just check how much is, like, from that last 5-star. By the way, maybe Hoyo will do some changes to this, like, history, like, sub-menu. Maybe they will do it more clear, because at the moment you need to count yourself, which is actually, for me, it's okay. As you see, like, yeah, I have like 15 plus like 3, which is 18, plus 18. Let's say plus 18, and I'm on 50-50 because last one was Citlali, which is premium character. I have my eyes on Baiju. To kind of want him like my icon. Actually, you know, Mirak, if you ask me, Baiju such a great character. I don't like Baiju. You know why? That's ridiculous. Because of his coughing. I don't like that so bad. I don't know why. That's why I skipped that Baiju. He's coughing, and that's like when you play the game, it's so like, I don't know, it sounds weird, you know? That's why I skipped that Baiju. But if you ask me, Baiju is such a great character. He has a shield.
We should
he
take a
can
break
heal.
after all that running around.
The only problem he has, the only one, it's like his energy recharge requirements. That's it. But other than that, he's just insane supportive character. Because you know why? Just a second, like character archive. Let's check that Baiju. Unfortunately, I don't have time because, like, you know why? I used Yao Yao instead, and I was like pretty comfortable. Like, let's say the like Yao Yao with Neuvillette. Actually, that duo was pretty good. Like for hyper blooming or with Nahida, but Baiju is just insane character. The only problem, yeah, I told you, like, yeah, you need a ton of energy recharge. That's like, yeah, even though energy causes 80, but the problem is another problem. He's a catalyst, but his range is trash as hell. Let's say he has no range. Even Lanian's range is better. As you know, guys, Lanian's is catalyst, but her normal attack range is so bad. Yes, charge attack range is okay, but normal attack range is like so bad. So yeah, Baiju is the same. Baiju's skill doesn't damage at all. So yes, he is only for supportive purposes on your team. But yeah, he doing just insanely great because his shield, as you know, like he can renew his shield every 2.5 seconds or something like that, or after a couple hits, which is actually incredibly useful. And yeah, like energy, like kinda like not so great. That's why you need a ton of energy on him. He is like kinda, I would say maybe like Dendro but Toma. Like if you compare that shields, it's kinda Dendro but Toma. Because Toma, as you know, he also renews the shield. If enemies, Toma is also actually not bad. If you destroy that shield, Toma's shield, he just create another one. So you don't lose any shield. Hey Indy, how are you doing? Alright, let me just start like that team I told you. It's the first time I use that team, but still, it's worth checking.
Transfix! Wrath from the sky! Get to work! You two! Overruled! Bring it! Pyroclastic surge! Fulfill our task! Citlali! Eat Papa! Light of the blazing sun! Full throttle! Show no mercy! Everlasting as the moon! Laid bare! Wrath from the sky! Get to work! Suffer the wrath!
Yeah, I messed up with rotation. I'm sorry about the vortex. Who is better for arlecchino, Xilonen or Zhongli? Xilonen, of course. There's no doubt. You know why? Because you still, even though you can use tenacity or like Zhongli, which increase like his shield strength and also gives you some attack, but you need to place that pillar in proper place. Because as you know, it's like gives you some resonance attacks every 2 seconds, and that attacks should like hit enemy. Only after that tenacity works. On top of that, he only gives you 20% rest shot, which is actually like for all element reaction and physical damage, it's not so high. If you compare with Xilonen, yes, Xilonen doesn't give you such a great shield, but still she can give you some shield. You know why? Since you use Arlecchino then Xilonen, you get some elemental shield out of crystallized reaction. Also Xilonen uses Cinder City, and after that she can rush it. And by the way, if you ask me, even Kachina is, in terms of damage, even Kachina is better than Zhongli. Let's say the team like Kachina, Arlecchino, let's say the team like Kachina, Citlali, Arlecchino, Bennett is better than Zhongli, Citlali, Arlecchino, Bennett. You know why? Because Kachina enables that Cinder City stuff, which is 40% elemental damage bonus. It's actually huge. It's actually huge. And also, yeah, Kachina can be like, yeah, like just keeps animal. It's like that. I will use this team: Arlecchino, Bennett, Lanyan, Xilonen. Arlecchino, Bennett, Lanyan, Xilonen. Arlecchino, Bennett, Lanyan, Xilonen. Oh yeah, actually yes. Well, like after getting Lanyan, if you ask me which is better, Lanyan or Kachina, I would say Lanyan. You know why? She gives you shield, she can use Viviset, it's additional Reshet, also she can swill. So yeah, it's actually a crazy character, not gonna lie. Also she can use TDDs because of like because she is a catalyst character, which allows you to use up to 48% damage buff for 10 seconds. Yes, it's like you can use it like back to back, but you know the overall that rotation time, I mean like as you know, like Arlecchino's full rotation, it's about 20 seconds. It means if you do proper rotation, you can use that buff like TDTS buff like every rotation with Arlecchino. It's actually possible. That's why that TDDS is such a great weapon, even though it's only like 3-star weapon. I might slide in Yelan instead of Lanyan. In Yelan. But it depends, like Mirak, if you want to do like a vape, then like yeah, like Yelan might be okay. But you know what? Let's say you still can use Arlecchino, Bennett, Lanyan, Xilonen. You can actually oh, it depends. I mean, you can go like Yelan instead of Xilonen. Maybe yes, like it depends. Like if you want to, like you know, like you need to do some tests. Actually, let's say that team is going to be like Pyro team, like Arlecchino, Bennett, Lanyan, and Xilonen. And I wouldn't suggest you to use Lanyan and Xilonen. I would say, you know what? Like let me correct myself. This team is not bad, but if you want more damage, it's better to use like this team: Xilonen, Arlecchino, Bennett, Yelan, or Shinchu, or Lanyan, Arlecchino, Bennett, and Yelan. You know why? Because reaction damage is better than pyro, swilled pyro damage. You know what I mean? Okay, like let me finish this one and I will show you.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Neutralize! A little ambiance!
Messed up a little bit.
You're toast! No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse.
Fortunately, this way. But yeah, you need kind of crowd controlling for them.
Everybody stand back! Let's light it! Let's light it up!
Oh, come on. Just...
I'm going in! Reconstitute! Rain outlines your fate. Rain cut! Let's light it up! Fresh and floral! Let's light it up! Everybody! Extract! Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword! Let me weave you a verse. No ingredients! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Oh, that was a little bit late. That's okay, I will continue anyway. So yeah, I just wanted to show you how to destroy it. It's possible I just messed up with first like enemy. So yeah, what I want to show you, it's about like, hey Yoni, how are you doing? I'm at slide. Hey Dreamers, how are you doing? And what? shield I get C6 Chevreuse. I have like C5 right now, or I don't even have Constellation 0 right now. What should I get? Constellation 6 Chevreuse or like Constellation 2 Lanyan? Or I like Andy. Go for Constellation 6 Chevreuse and I can oh yeah, you mean like from, no, you cannot choose Chevreuse if I'm not mistaken from that. Oh, you want to like, let's say, you don't need constellation, second constellation for Lanyan, because Lanyan at Constellation 0 is okay. She is not terrible. Yes, with Constellation 2, her shield is way more better, but it doesn't mean you need to go for that. You know why? Because she has a passive when you get like infusion, like not infusion, when you get swirl reaction with Lanyan, that shield strength increase by 250% for that element, which is actually, let's say you use the team like Yela, like Arlecchino, Bennett, Yelan, and Chevreuse and Lanyan, right? You use you need to swill Pyro in this case, and when you swill Pyro with Lanyan, you like that Pyro shield increased by 250%, which is actually crazy, you know. So yeah, initial shield for Lanyan is about like 15k or maybe less, etc., something like that, you know. Like yeah, by activating that 250%, that shield strength increase up to like 30k, more than 30k, you know, 35k ish, something. Just keep that in mind. So Constellation 2 is great, but you actually can go even without Constellation. But Chevreuse Constellation 6 is insane. I'll go from like the selectors. Yeah, that's true. I want to build Lanyan. I like, yeah, I will build Lanyan as well. And you know, like what, guys, about like Constellation, etc. I just like, she's okay. I mean, just a second. Since she's available, I don't have her, unfortunately. So yeah, like what about her Constellation? That passive. Let me show you. You see, like this one, when the dash, yeah, when like elemental skill, like here, hits in a target with like if like it interact with Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro. Let's say you first apply Arlecchino's Pyro, then you do like Swallow, like Wisp, Pinion, Dance, which is her, just a second, skill, which is her shield, right? You get that shield absorption damage by 250. It means like that shield strength increased by a lot. So yeah, like initial skill, that shield without any like absorption, it's like about like, it's not so, it's powerful, like it's like Citlali's shield, by the way, about like 13, 14, 15k HP. But when you use her skill after that, like not skill, like that charge attack, when you do some swirl, that shield damage or like tank is increased, sickness is increased. So it keeps animals. So yeah, you don't need that Constellation so much. Yeah, this Constellation is crazy because when you do normal attacks, unfortunately, it's not okay for all of the characters. It's mostly great for Arlecchino, mostly. It's okay maybe for Yoimiya. Yes, you still can use other characters, but time to time you need to do normal attacks. Just keep that in mind, because you can activate this Constellation only by doing normal attack, not charge attack. Just keep that in mind. So it's not for Neuvillette, for example. So yeah, you need to, like, it's not for Neuvillette charge attack. You need to do like couple normal attacks to get this active, you know? Yes, crazy Constellation, but Chevreuse Constellation 6 is way more better. This Constellation is just insane. So it's additional 60% Pyro and Electro damage. And you know like why? Because it's like each stack's duration is counted independently. It means like you can get it immediately. It's not like, as you know guys, Ororon Constellation 6 is also a buffer, but he has some like downside in his buff. The buff is like each stack is counted independently, but you cannot get all of them at the same time. Attack is increased by 10% for 9 seconds, max stacks 3. This one is actually has some problem because, so yeah, you cannot get this 3 stack, but with Chevreuse you can get them immediately. Find arlecchino temples is winking at me. Find arlecchino temples is... So you got arlecchino or what?
Exploration and trials.
Okay, like I...
Adventuring is right up my alley.
So, like, about that constellation, I will go for, like, I will choose that Xianyun from that choose selector, Forza choose selector, and I will build her. And yeah, I don't think I will go, like, for constellation. I tried, yeah, I did, like, couple, 7 singles and 1 multi. But yeah, I got chivalrous, I'm okay with that. Maybe I will do 1 more multi, we'll see. You know why? I still have time. You know why? It's not because of actually no, I don't need to do that. It's better to wait, like, it's better to, like, go for, like, wait for a future banners. Okay, let me do this pause. But you know what, Yoni? Xianyun is not only like, let's say, like you like her or something. She's incredibly useful character. She is actually incredibly useful character. Not gonna lie. She's such a great character.
An insurmountable.
Let me check what weapon is more. Oh, it's white, that's okay. I need this boss for chivalrous because yeah, I need to start building her, like, at least, like,
Transfixed. I'm going in. Fulfill our pact. You two. Time. This is where you
citlali is crazy because, like, she can, like, something like that. You see, you don't need to, like, reach that stuff. You just destroy them. That's actually crazy. That's why. I mean, like, yeah, it's like kind of additional option.
bring it.
And since she gives you a shield, she is actually so incredibly crazy about, like, against this boss. Alright, let's just, like, do some, like, yeah, let's continue doing Spoil Abyss. I want to show you how to, like, that burning is good when you... Actually, if you ask me, it's better to go different team. Let's change our teams. You know why? Let's go maybe Nahida instead of Shinchu. Because, yes, Shinchu have some damage, you can do some melt, but it's actually might be a problem because of bird. Let's try another team. So yeah, first team is going to be the same, which is like, and mavuika. Let's not use mavuika. First team, though, I will use... Yeah, maybe like, maybe Sucrose. Yeah, why not? And for this team, let's go Kazuha. Yeah. Mavuika is great, but you know, like, if you use Mavuika as a supportive character, you need to build her as a support. You can use her, like, with that Obsidian Codex, but still.
Late bear. Get to work. Xilonen eats Papa. Bring it. Fulfill our pact. Suffer the wrath of the...
It's terrible, actually. I messed up with that. Let me start again.
Wind strategy. You two. Time.
No, what? Just a second. Yeah. let's do like something like that. Let's switch Sucrose with Kazuha. Kazuha is not convenient. It's not so like since you know like what's the problem with Kazuha now? Even though he is just crazy character, unfortunately for Vape and Melt teams, he is completely useless. Just useless, because you know why? Sucrose is way more better because Sucrose has charge attacks. Let me check my Sucrose build. It's better to use Sucrose. Yeah, it's like sacrificial one. Oh yeah, it's low level. Let me switch this one. Yeah, man, that's okay. The only condition, like when you use citlali, try not to use her burst, because if you use that burst, yeah, you will like destroy that cryo aura, and you cannot catch that melt. So yeah, it's going to be like this, team. Oh, actually we can use Kazuha in this, maybe, because like, you know why? Kazuha can swirl only pyro, and because of that might be useful. Yeah, let's try like this. Or Kachina would be nice. Anyway, like, yeah.
Overrule! Bring it! Animal test 6308! Absorption! Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath!
The damage difference is completely different.
Citlali! Eat Papa!
Oh my.
Stand clear! Fulfill our pact! You two! Transfix! Animal test 630, show no mercy! Suffer the wrath of Eve!
No, I messed up with that.
Overruled! Absorption test! Get to work! Bring it! Show no mercy! Witness my rise!
No, I will continue.
Transfixed! Animal test 6308! Stand fulfill our pact! You two! Time to...
Stop. Hey Zoro, how are you doing? Oh, by the way, Zoro, about like Jinshi. I get used to Jinshi a little bit. Like yesterday, like today and yesterday, I did couple tests, and you know what? I was managed to get 233k damage. Let's say she's a little bit not so easy like Changli. Changli, in my opinion, way more better, way more easy to use. She doesn't need that stacking like buffs, etc. to do some damage. She just does damage. That's it. You know, like in Overworld, she is way more better, but in domains, I mean like in that Spoil Abyss, in that tower, Jinshi is not bad. Jinshi is actually not bad.
How many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see. 1, 2... not so many as I thought. I'll get to them tomorrow.
There's vortex. Like, what about like eye perception on Lanyan? Eye perception? You can use that weapon, but it's better to use TDDS. You know why? Because, as you know, like her shield scales of attack. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, even though her damage scales on elemental mastery, her shield scales on attack, and because of that, like yeah, I don't want to say that TDDS is a great option, but it's give you some attack, you know, like eye of perception. Yes, maybe you can use it, but in my opinion, it's better to use either TDDS or like sacrificial fragments, like if you want to like increase her damage. I mean, we still have like many weapons, you know, let's say many options, because she's a 4-star. You also can use Citlali's signature weapon, which is actually not bad if you have that weapon. But yes, either TDDS or like that. Genshin messes up the rotation while dodging. Oh yeah, I noticed that, Andy. I noticed that, Andy, like when... But it's not about dodging, you know what's about? It's about time. I mean, like, it's not about dodging. You can still do some dodge, actually, and you, like, will be alright. The problem is, when you do the dodge for a long time, like couple dodge, then yes, that buff which you got, like all of the stacks, and ability to use that attack, it's gone, yeah. Because it lasts for like 3 seconds, like 4 seconds, something like that. So you just need to act more quickly, that's it. Or do your rotation, like, kinda, like... You know what, let's say if the enemy has low health, no need to use that burst on him, just like kill him like with normal attacks. That's why I increase her normal attacks, by the way, by levels up to level 6. And after that use like... Yeah, but dodging 2. Oh yeah, like the point is, yeah, no, you don't need completely avoid do some dodge. No. No need to do like dodging back to back. It need to do like only one dodge at a time, then do couple normal attacks. That's it. In this case, if as I know, like maybe like Zoro can say more clearly, but if I'm not mistaken, you need to do one dodge. After that, do normal attacks, then another dodge, normal attacks. No, like if you do couple back-to-back dodges, it's bad for like Genshin. It's very bad for Genshin. Hey Icy, how are you doing? Alright, let me continue this one.
Animal test 63, get to work! Eat lolly, eat papa!
Unfortunately, I don't know, like I cannot catch them out.
Lady Bear, bring it!
Stand clear! You two! Touch it!
Yeah, I need to do like it's in a different way. I'm so happy today I was doing the tower. My Genshin did like for real damage. It was completely... Oh yeah. I did like 230. I can like... I don't know how is that possible to do so much, but yeah, I will get to that. Definitely. Because if I'm not mistaken, the more stacks you gain, the more is damage.
Fulfill our pact! Suffer the...
I always, like I spend all of my fun.
Overrule, bring it!
You two! Tight! Animal test 6308.
Lady Bear!
Absorption test.
Everlasting as the moon! Overruled! Bring it!
Citlali, eat Papa!
I just like messed up.
Late bed!
Animal test 6308. Show no mercy.
Let's continue anyway. I did 350 in hardcore mode because it's that buff. She does put a like crazy numbers. Yeah, that's true. Rifle looks like easy skip patch. It's not easy skip patch. It's completely like dry patch. It's so bad actually, not gonna lie. So yeah.
Everybody stand back. Hey, yeah. Nice and spicy. This'll brighten up the place.
Clouds high. The birds.
Let's light it up. The spirit, come on. Off we go. Teamwork is dreamwork. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. You're toast. Let's light it up. I'm going in.
Wind strike. As one with wind and cloud.
Nice and spicy. Fresh and floral. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's go. We go. Why do they? I'm going in. Nice and spicy.
Into the wind.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I'm so locked. Carlotta right now is a base DPS. Carlotta. Oh, I don't know about Carlotta. Like, you know, like what I'm like. Let's say Carlotta maybe for now. They actually so quick, like switch that. You know, like switch, like give us like another option for how the name was like another one. It's like Havoc one, which we got like recently. Camellia, that's true, yeah. No. Rocha was the last one, but before that was Camellia. Because, you know, like they actually so fast, like replace that Camellia, because Camellia is Havoc and Rocha is Havoc as well. So yeah, according to some leaks, according to you guys, if I'm not mistaken, you said that we should get another cryo in like recently, like maybe in like couple patches, something like that. So I wait for that cryo, like Glacio. I only have Junhua. Okay, what's like... You know, like, let's try like this one. Let's like double Dendro, double Pyro, which I used yesterday. But instead of Kinich, let's go like this team. But what's the new low tower thing in Genshin? Oh yeah, that's actually crazy stuff, not gonna lie, because you know why? That's new tower in Genshin, which is going to be event in 5.4. I hope that event will last for at least like maybe couple weeks or maybe 3 weeks, you know why? But yes, it's something new. Maybe they will give us that for like as a end game content, because you know, like actually Imaginarum City is not so great. TCG, which is another endgame content, is not so great, and we have only Spoil Abyss, which is actually pretty okay, you know. So yeah, there's another. I don't know, like Andy, if I'm not mistaken, like Dreamers says that yes, we should get another Glacio, maybe within couple patches, something like that. But I still don't know. I know that like that Camellia actually not bad, but she kinda like Eula in Genshin Impact with that delayed burst damage. As you know, like when you use that burst, then you couple normal attacks, and after that she just does that crazy amount of damage. Hey Rohit, how are you doing? Oh, no Glacio? Havok? Oh, okay. But you says like it's Glacio and she's going to be like noble or something like that. And that's why you told me not go for like that Carlotta. I don't know, like Dreamers told me that to skip Carlotta because we should get another Glacio. So yeah, I remember that. That's why that's alright. I mean, anyway, I don't like that Carlotta. I didn't like that Carlotta so much. Don't you remember, like Dreamers? Just messed up a little bit.
Laid bare. Absorption test.
You two! Time to end them!
No. That's bad. That's bad. That's really bad. You said about Frolova. No, you said about not Frolova. You said about like new noblesse, and she is kind of like. You said like she is kind of. Archon in like Vuva. She's like kinda in like her power is like Archon power in Wuthering Waves. I remember that. Dreamers, I remember that.
Overrule. Stand clear. Absorption test.
Suffer the wrath of...
Stand clear.
Fulfill our pact! Xilonen, eat Papa!
Absorption test. Stand clear.
Transfixed! Show no mercy!
Absorption test.
This is where you fall. Laid bare. Bring it!
How annoying!
Animal test 6308.
You two! Time to... Transfix! Fulfill our pact!
She's Havok only, but I heard Magistrate gonna be oh, okay. So yeah, like it's not going to be like a Glacio, it's going to be air damage. Okay, like Dreamers. But you said okay, that's okay, like just forget it. Vortex, are you using both Citlali and Sucrose on TDDS? No. No. My Sucrose is on like not on TDDS. But you know, like it's no. I use like not Citlali. Citlali is on Sacrificial Fragments. Okay, Dreamers, that's alright. Like it's silent joke in Lanternite. Did you hear? No, I haven't heard that, Rohit. Havoc healer?
The Temple of Wisdom! Everybody stand! This will brighten up the place! You're toast! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! This may hurt! Ouchie!
Let's make a test couple kills, like.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Nice and spicy! Eat this! Adventure time! Off we go! Let's light it up! I'm going in! A little ambiance! Sharing my knowledge! Out of the frying pan! Let's light it up!
Looks like you can change actually way more better.
Teamwork is dream! Reconstitute!
Yeah, let's try using Xianyun. So Mizuki is a skip. Oh, if you ask me, yes, but you know what? Even though she is easy skip, I maybe would suggest you to go for Mizuki when she will be in a standard manner. You know why? She is not bad because she is a healer. She like has pretty good supportive abilities. You know, when you use she can fly, by the way. And it's also crazy. And you know what? Since she is not natlan character, she doesn't rely on that night soul points, etc. She just can fly. She is an Azuma character, and because of that, so yeah, that ability is actually crazy. It's a third character. It's a third character we can who can fly. Let's say it, like if you don't count mavuika, because yeah, like 1 or 2 seconds flying is not great. Just a second.
Make sure to keep up.
What will be her best and slot set? Best and slot set for for Mizuki? You know, like since she can swirl, actually, it's going to be VV set. But the problem is, maybe in 5. As you know, guys, in 5.5 we should get new set. Maybe that new set is going to be one of her like best in slot sets. You know, maybe something new for which can increase, not like, as you know, like that set also can reset. I mean like VV set. Maybe they will create one set which can only increase like swirl damage. It just maybe. But we definitely should get one set in 5.5.
Overruled! Everybody stand back! Judgment! Shiver! Laid bare! Punishment! Yeah!
Commendable.
Will be still broken? Yes, maybe. Hey Splash, Hardened Vortex, can you try Lanyan with arlecchino? Yeah, like unfortunately no. Like I tried to get Lanyan, but I failed. So because of that, like actually it's not bad. Because of that, I just like yeah, I got Chivrus, 1 copy of Chivrus, and I will choose Lanyan out of that like yeah, free to choose characters. But yeah, definitely for like Arlecchino, she is great one. She's not, she's actually crazy because she gives you a resistance to like that shield. And also can do swirl. About Viviset, yes, Viviset is still okay, you know, like what, but for specific characters, let's say maybe future characters, this set might be not so crazy, you know, they just, what they can do, like they can increase swirl damage, because like increase swirl damage by 60%, this is actually incredibly crazy. The problem is it's only for like decreases, it's only for 10 seconds if I'm not mistaken, so it's time limited. Maybe they will do something like, I don't know, like, you know, like something like Golden Troop we have, like, you know, like 25%, additional 25%, additional 10%, like stackable, etc. So yeah, overall you can get not 60% swirl damage, but 80% swirl damage, you know. With Mizuki is actually easy to get those stacks, and because of that, that set might be #1 for her. But it's like, yeah, it's still like kinda like, yeah, questionable. I don't think her healing would be great though. No, her healing is good, but you know what's the problem with her healing? You mean Mizuki? She heals like mostly, she is team-wide healing, but not so great team-wide healing. As I know, she is great healing for herself. You know, let's say kinda okay. She is better, like, yeah, that's why she can be a driver for your team. Let's say if you go the team like Mavuika, Furina, and I don't know, like maybe Bennett, right? She can be on-field character, or let's say you don't have Mavuika, you can use Shenling, you know? So yeah, something like that. Lickers say... Okay, I want to replace Sucrose with Lanyan because I get very good shield and like VV2. You think? Yes, definitely Splash. If you ask me, yeah, unfortunately, even though I don't have like Lanyan, I will build her as soon as I get her. So yeah, at the moment I only have Chevreuse. I got Chevreuse, but I definitely will build Lanyan because you know why? She is good not only for Arlecchino. Constellation 0 is okay, by the way. She is good for Arlecchino. She can be good for Neuvillette because my Neuvillette is Constellation 0, you know. She can be good for like other characters as well. So yeah, not bad. And that shield is actually crazy and easy to use. It's not so complicated, you know, and it's not so time consuming. Yes, it has some animation, unfortunately, but it's okay. It's all right. If you want, actually it depends on, let's say it depends on constellations, and you know why? Because Constellation 4 Lanyan can replace Sucrose, because if you get Constellation 4, if you see that after Lanyan uses her elemental burst, which is this one, the elemental mastery of nearby party members increased by 60 for 12 seconds. So yeah, she also has this one. I mean, like, yeah, and because of shield, because of TDTS, because of other stuff, she might be not a bad option. Okay, let me just go and spoil this. Let me use that Shinchu again. So yeah, it's better to use Shinchu. I don't want to use Kinich actually. Kinich is super broken for this one. Kinich just destroy like... Okay, let's... You know like what? Let's use Kinich, but try to not use Kinich on that. Yeah. Let me do some trick. So yeah, okay, let's go like Kinich, Emily. This team is broken actually. I'm not going to use Kinich to destroy the shield. I want to use like only like burning to see how fast it is. She's hard, but I had to use her because of shield. There will be some like combos. No, like hard to use like who, like Lanyan? No, she's not hard to use. Actually, no. She is actually okay. She's actually good. About use, like hard to use, no, like you just need to, like, let's say you need to get used to her. That shield worth it, definitely.
Stand clear. Show no mercy. Suffer the... Absorption test. Get to work. You two. Time to... Stand clear.
Bring it!
Overruled.
Laid bare.
Absorption test. Show no mercy. Suffer the wrath of... Stand clear. Get to work.
Unfortunately, not enough to do the job. Trial Lantern Ride combat event. Oh, yeah, right. I will do that, but you know, like what? I haven't finished like that stuff, that event. You need to like start it. I have like, yeah, not so much time for me. I will do it tomorrow if you don't mind. Okay, I hope not to offend no one here, but some things are getting out of control. Some like members of the community are complaining about the promotional art where Aether, Yae, and Mizuki are in the bed. What? You know, like Lucas, if you ask me, that scene was so weird, not gonna lie. Because you know why? Actually, if you ask me, I didn't like it either. You know why? Because, yeah, it looks weird. It looks super weird, not gonna lie. Because after that, they showed the picture when only Yaemiko, Mizuki, and Raiden in that, like, you know, like together without any, like, traveler. So yeah, it looks actually weird. Lucas, chill. They say, like, this is... Anyone said anything about Raiden, I'm gonna burst in. Oh yeah, that's true. This is something that really pisses me off, like that service has... The fan service, like, said... Oh yeah, I agree with you. 51 PD? Yeah, nice. I mean, like, you know, like, Mirak, I would suggest you maybe to, like, save a little bit. You know why? Let's say save 11 pulls and do, like, one single, then one multi. If you can do that, you know, I know, like, when you get at least one pull, you try to spam it immediately. But yeah, just give it a try. Just, like, try to kinda save a little bit. You are not the only one. I'm so mad and angry that there are like some people that are just like too... Oh yeah, like that's true, but yeah, like, anyway, like I don't care so much, not gonna lie. But about that scene was actually you know, some kind of like it's like it was like overdue, you know, like it's, in my opinion, it's better to like kind of avoid that one. Vortex, Kinich, or I'll hate him, who is the best? Kinich or I hate him, who is the best? It depends on your teams. Let's say if you need to fight against the shielders, Kinich is just kind of best one. He's better than Chasca, by the way. In terms of damage, like I would say they are at the moment close to each other, because if you like, there's some problems though. If you play like this team which is Kinich, Emulation, Link as Bennett, this team is like great team, because like, yeah, it's like increase kinich damage, it's increased Emily's
The Howl
damage,
loves
Bennett
being
is here,
antagonistic.
Xianyun give you
Just
some damage.
ignore him when he's mouthing off.
Unfortunately,
Don't
Alhaitham
let him get
cannot
under
be
your
used
skin.
in this team, but when it comes
Dare
to
you to release me and say that to my face!
when it comes to like quick bloom teams or hyper bloom teams, let's say, Alhaitham is just crazy. Yeah. So yeah, they cannot play in the same teams. Kinich though can play in hyper bloom, not so great, but not bad, you know. So they are both okay. But if you choose like which one to go, I would suggest you to go for Kinich. You know why? Since Alhaitham cannot be used in this team, but Kinich can be used in hyper bloom teams. That's why. And also, like, since Kinich is kinda like Claymore, we have a lot of options like Claymore weapons for him, you know. Just keep that in mind, he doesn't like need elemental mastery, he mostly needs attack. They call this tower as floor 24. Like 24, like, yeah, like, oh, like 24, yes, like we will get 24 floors, but the point is like if I'm not mistaken, like Primogems available up to like floor 19. After that it's kind of like, yeah, only Mora and books, etc., something like that. So even if you cannot go to the end, you can grab all of the Primogems they give us. Gotta get arlecchino. You will get Hamirak, like, just like, you know, like what I would suggest again, like just save a little bit and do multi, single and multi, something like that. I don't know if it works or not, it will work or help you or not, but it's better than do like singles. Maybe not, you know, like this sketchy game, you never know. No, exactly, you just like said, man. So, like people complaining why only Aether, like also we want like chance. Yeah, actually, if you not, I just like, yeah, I got like the same comments, couple comments, Rohit, by the way. That's true. Hey, that's true. Is there the best team who is best? Like, is there best team who is best? Like, I didn't get that question. Splash, what do you mean by that? So yeah, is there best team who is best Vortex? If you mean like Kinich or Alhaitham, I like Alhaitham a lot, but you know what? Even though he is crazy at Constellation 0, he is a little bit old now, you know. So yeah, like it's not about the time to like completely replace him. In Quick Loot team, he is better than Kinich, but unfortunately, he cannot be used like in these teams. This like burning teams. And Burgeon, let's say in Burgeon as well, but this burning team is just crazy. It's mostly because of Emily maybe, but you still can replace Emily and go for maybe Collei or maybe like Nahida. Nahida is not great. Baiju is crazy because Baiju gives you some additional attack. So yeah, like the team like Kinich, Baiju, Xianyun and Bennett is also pretty powerful team. All the fun out of it, to be honest. I lose a 50-50 to Chi-Chi Constellations and I'm trying to get her now like Dreamers. 5.4 filler patch. It's not filler patch, you know why? Like because Furina is there. Like I wouldn't say it's bad. Actually, like let's say for new players who just join the game, Furina will be just like, you know, like just like so crazy for their account. Not gonna lie, it's like it's not a filler patch. Yes, for like OG players, like for players who already have Furina, yes, that patch is actually completely skipped. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, if you don't have Furina, Furina is just crazy. If I'm not mistaken, Sino, he doesn't have Furina, so yeah, for Sino this patch is actually #1 patch. She took all the fun out of this. Okay, let me start this one.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Fresh and floral! Eat this!
I got him cornered!
Attack and color in the spirit alive.
unfortunately, my it's not Constellation 6. And I need to like struggle a little bit.
Let's light it up! Target acquired.
Bow before your king! The dead would bleed! I'm going in! This'll brighten up the place! Nice and spicy!
Locked on.
So I will do the shield, like, yeah, on the shields I don't, I'm not going to use kinich to do the test. Hey Zora, how are you doing? I mean, like, okay. There's Furina is gem for every account. Yeah, that's true, man. People just love dramas and Twitter. Yeah, that's true, Andy. I agree with you. So yeah, that's why I don't care so much about that. But if you ask me about that scene, like that bass, like Asa, it's kind of was, in my opinion, not so like. How to say that? It's kind of was like a little bit weird, you know, like why? Because like yeah, 3 like Raiden, Yaemiko, Mizuki, like and like Traveler. Why not like that sibling? You know, it would be nice if sibling was there. Way better, because you know why? It's like yeah, that was obvious actually, because either like it's kind yeah, I don't know. It's in my opinion that was like something strange. Like now you're like okay, Twitter. Yes, Twitter. What is Twitter? Yeah, right. Just got 1 copy of Chevreuse and Lanyan. Once, rest constellations already. Like yeah, that's yeah. Your luck actually is so terrible, Miraki, about like that Rosari. Even though Rosari is actually not bad, if you don't have citlali, Rosa is actually not a bad option, not gonna lie. Unfortunately, yes, like when you're chasing for arlecchino and like Chevreuse and Lanya's constellations, yeah, getting Rosa is yeah, it's bad.
Overrule. Animal test 63. Take me.
That's my bad. Yeah, I missed that. So like, damn, bro. I'm not gonna learn it like yeah. Either. I will build Chevreuse too at conclusion. She is great. Yeah, Miracle, like I agree with you. I will build my Chevreuse as well. You know why? Because even without Constellation, she is good. No need to like avoid using her and wait for Constellation 6. It's made no sense because the only thing you lose, it's 60% damage. Yes, it's huge, but even without that 60%, actually she is great for Electro and Pyro characters. And she can actually, let's say not completely, but yeah, replace Bennett, you know, because she is a healer, she can buff, she can rest shed. It's not bad, especially for arlecchino, by the way. For arlecchino, for Chlorine, for Kiching, it's not bad option. So yeah, it's actually good option. I hope people become more fan, like then we get like some fate. Oh, that's alright. I like Timmers. Yeah, I agree with you guys, but you know, like let's say if they avoid using that Aether in that scene would be way more better, in my opinion. They're using that sibling, like it's like yeah, it was obvious actually. I don't know why they did that. Like it actually was weird. Mark, you are a man of the culture in the Genshin. And I call that app music drama. Oh, for real? I didn't know that. Actually, yes. You mean like that was obvious, right? Oh yeah.
You two, time to.
I still like cannot catch that, like, yeah. Just a second, let me try it again. Damn, right. I'm so bad at catching that. Engine Neuvillette gave 10. Three weights. This can. Best name. Oh yeah.
Absorption test. Get to work. Lumine, eat Papa.
Overrule.
Stand clear. Fulfill our pact. You two. Time.
Bring it.
Oh, come on.
Get to work. Yeah.
Come on, just give me. Not bad. Let's try it again. So yeah, actually, you know, like catching that melt depends on enemy so bad, especially with arlecchino. I don't know why. I sometimes, maybe it's because of my ping or something. Sometimes, like catching melt, it's so easy. Like vape is completely different story, because catching vape it's super easy because we have the characters like Xianyun and Xilonen. They are incredibly crazy. But melt, yes, it's kind of like annoying, especially with arlecchino. Like K-pop, what else? Can you try Kazuha or Hydro unit instead of citlali? Kazuha or Hydro unit? Yes, I can like yes, just like let me just finish this one first. Then I will try to use maybe Shinchu. Yeah, no problem. You know what's the problem with Shinchu actually? Like using like instead of using citlali, using Hydro unit in this one is not a great idea. You know why? Because this enemy has resistance to Hydro up to 70% and resistance to Anemo. So yeah, using either Kazuha and Shinchu or Xilonen is not okay. It's better to use like Rosa. You can use like maybe like Diona, but not Hydro character. Just keep that in mind. So it's not okay, you know.
Fulfill our pact. Ship. Lumine, eat Papa.
So maybe Kazuha or Lanyan? No. Like Lanyan is like Lanyan is also anime character, and Kazuha is also anime character. So this enemy has resistance to Anemo and Hydro. That's why you use like, let's say, so yeah, using like Anemo character against him is bad. And using Hydro character against, let's say, that's why using Neuvillette against him, like, it's terrible. It's a terrible idea.
Overrule. Absorption test. Get to work. You two. Time. Anemo test 6308. Fulfill our pact. Suffer the wrath of...
Everlasting as the moon.
Show no mercy. mercy! Suffer the wrath of...
Bad, so bad actually. I'm so bad in that. Your pink show green, mime, and yellow. Your server is better than like Asian. No, Asian. No, it's not like that. You know why? It's about like the pose you need to do. To catch that cryo, you need to do specific, like at least some pose. It's not about yellow. If your yellow is stable, you like, let's say you get yellow and 150 all the time, it's okay. When you have like another pink, it's like different. So yeah. Hey Desta, how are you doing? Alright, so like yeah, this one is like about the shells. Let's try shells like with like burning. I want to try the burning. So yeah, if you see that burning actually can destroy the shell. It's not fast, but pretty okay. You see that?
Teamwork is strength!
I got him cornered.
Of course, like kinich is this broken. He can destroy the shell super fast.
Into the fight! Off we go! Everybody stand back! Neutralize! Russian
And that's
whirl!
also a waste actually.
You're toast! Let's light it
But
up!
still, like, that burning is actually destroys the shell super fast.
Adventure tough!
Locked on.
So yeah, that kinich, like yeah, that's why you can use maybe burning instead of like something. Okay, now let's try like, let's go like do some damage. Let me go like Rosa instead of like maybe like citlali. I'm more comfortable with Rosa than with citlali. I don't know why. The citlali application, because you know like that application is not consistent in terms of like, yeah, it's actually every 2 seconds, but it might be less than that. Vortex, are you pulling any characters from the... No, definitely no, Andy. I definitely will skip like a Chronicle Wish banner. You know why? The only like... Let's say the only 5-star which is valuable within that Chronicle Wish, it's this weapon, if you ask me. It's the only thing which is valuable. Other than that, we don't have elegy weapon. This one is not so great. We can use free to play. Yes, this Baiju's weapon. This one is for Shenhe. We still can, we have another sticks with attack, which is actually we have one free to play. Not a great one, but it's okay if you like want to go for Shenhe, which is like this one. Yeah, like this one. Because like it's like elemental reaction trigger, attack is increased, so it's actually this one was free to play event weapon R5, which made for Shenhe back then. Other than that, like only Jade Cutter is worth to like pull out of this banner, if you ask me. Because yeah, and maybe Baiju if you like him. Because if you are like, let's say Kichink, you can get from standard, Chichi as well. Xiao is, you know, Xiao is a little bit difficult to play and build. You need like some crazy characters to get him work pretty properly, unless you like him. I don't like Child so much, but I know he's a one-shotting, like yeah, he has a one-shot ability. About Shenhe, she's a buffer, and Ganyu is Ganyu. So yeah, maybe well, like the character which is worse is Baiju, and the weapon is like this one. But no, like not me. I just completely skip those like banners. You know why? You never know.
Something
like,
you wish
because
to report?
according to the
No.
leaks, we should get like next Chronicle Wish like in 5.4 or 3, but it's not true. I don't believe in that. I won't barge you from like Chronicle Banners Vortex for my chlorine in a yeah. It like that Baizu, that's why that Baizu is so crazy, because he gives you that shield. Xianyun actually might be also not bad, but yeah, if you play out of aggravate teams, like that Baizu is crazy.
Yeah, let's get this over with.
I can do.
Massive wingspan. Oh, I didn't. Wind spear. Oh yeah, like wind spear. That's true. Like that's wind spear made for like Shenhe back then. I mean, I don't remember the name. Just a second. Oh yeah, that's true. Like yeah, this one, wind spear. Because like it gives you, as you know, like Shenhe needs Shenhe needs like these sets. I mean, like you can use two-piece attack or something, but the main stat is going to be attack, attack, attack. That's it. Because she buffs out of attack. That's it. Her personal damage is not so important. The mostly like important is like yeah, her buff abilities. What are you talking, Vortex? We have King Amos on this Amos bow. Oh yeah, actually, you know, like don't remind me about that Amos. Actually, I still remember that Amos because, as you know, guys, I lost my 50-50 on that Amos bow. It's okay, but you know what's the problem? I already have level 90, and I need to keep him at level 1. So yeah, I don't like. Yeah, would be nice to get Aqua, like Pavonia one, or maybe like another weapon for Bennett. Alright, so yeah, let me try like this Rosa instead of like citlali. I don't know why for Rosa, like...
Animal test 6301. Yeah! Lights out.
This is where you
Yeah, they have no shell.
Overruled. Judgment. Yeah.
Let me try, like Ali told me to use like cryo, like hydro character in like against that. Like let me try Rosa instead of like cryo, instead of hydro. But my chronicle chlorine constellation 2 doesn't really representative for like free-to-play account. Second full constellation 0 account. Oh, for real? Oh, about Constellation 6, by the way. I have a friend who has Constellation 6 chlorine. Let me, and he is free to play, by the way. Let me show you, let me show you guys. Like, I don't know why, but most likely he like saved for that chlorine. Yes, she is okay, but I don't know why she, like, he is OG player, and his ratio is actually crazy. Let me just show you. Yeah, he's not online now, but still, it's like, yeah. A Constellation 6 chlorine with her signature weapon, and ratio is like 60. Like, yeah, it's crazy because like you get additional 20 from chlorine. So yeah, crazy build, not gonna lie. Yeah, like all of the pieces. I don't know why HP is though. Like, yeah, maybe. Oh, no, not HP. I'm sorry. Like attack. Just a second. Electro damage. Yeah, it's like my bad. So yeah, crit damage. It's all good. So yeah, attack is kind of like might be better, but yeah, it's super difficult to get attack. This one is great. Electro damage. Just imagine. So it was like it's almost like perfect one because yeah, that's insane. So yeah, Constellation 6, but he's free to play. Just keep that in mind. He's not like like something. Oh yeah, he's free to play, but you know like what? He saved all of the stuff for like that chlorine. Yeah, it's okay. Why not? If like she's not bad, but what I don't like in chlorine, actually, to be honest, like if you compare with Chasca, they both have the same, like design of that hat. Like that hat is like not the same, but yeah, it looks like that. That hat is actually looks a little bit like kind of like, yeah, I don't know. But he's crazy like at Constellation 6. She's just insanely crazy at Constellation 6. He's super powerful. She's super powerful. Shower weapon? No, like Rohit, shower weapon is like you can get shower weapon from a standard banner, you know that. What do you see in Constellation with Jade or Chlorine? Constellation 0, Jade or Constellation 0, Chlorine? Oh, you mean like that Jade weapon or her signature? No, like that's obviously like her signature is better. That's true. The only problem is like, you know what? Just a second. The only problem is like Jade Cutter, like such a great weapon. You can use Jade Cutter literally on any character, DPS character, like literally on anyone. So if you ask me, like this one is crazy because yeah, it gives additional crit damage, etc. If you have enough crit rate. Also, it increases the value of Bond of Life, like of a Bond of Life. And so yeah, it's not bad. It's additional 48% of damage. For Chlorine is just crazy. But Jade Cutter is more flexible, you know? And you always can use free-to-play weapon on Chlorine, which is actually Bond of Life. I don't have that weapon. So what are we discussing like today, Vortex? Like the Isa, like no, it's actually no, it's that bad. Like no, it's not like that. It's like actually discussion was about Fatui Harbingers we're going to get within 5.0 and maybe next because as you remember, I maybe will do the video tomorrow. Like we should get, it's called like, just a second. Just a second, guys. So yeah, that's true. So yeah, Regrator is going to be maybe not playable, but at still like we can see him within like maybe 5.0 or something, maybe in 6.0. But I hope they will give us like at least some footages about Columbina. Would be nice. Would be nice to get that Columbina. That's why, guys, you know, I strongly suggest you to skip Risley. I just strongly suggest you to skip that Risley, even though, even if you like that Risley, I don't think she is that character, he worth it. Because let's say going for Citlali is way more better than going for Risley. Even now, because like, yeah, that Risley, yeah, maybe he's okay. But you know what? I don't like DPS Cryo so much because, you know why? It's a little bit difficult, since we have superconduct reaction, it's a little bit difficult to make them work properly because if you face electro characters, you can like somehow get that reaction, you know, and that's bad. So you need to build your characters kind of like more, let's say like, yeah, to like, you need to consider that. And that's a problem, you know. Even though he's not bad, I would suggest you to like, and yes, don't forget about Skirk, by the way. So we should get Skirk in 5.7. I mean, we still don't know about her abilities. Maybe we'll get some info in the future. But yeah, no need to go for Risley. He's not completely waste, but you know. Happy Republic Day. Oh yeah, Happy Republic Day. By the way, for tomorrow is in this. Oh yeah, Happy Republic Days, guys. I mean, like, if I'm not mistaken, it's not for. It's like, yeah, it's not. What? The temple arlecchino banner is winking at me. I know, Yoni, like, you know why? You want that arlecchino, but I don't know, like, if you have mavuika, I maybe would suggest you to not do that. It's up to you, because you know why? Since you have Furina, actually use safe. You know why? Because yeah, you can completely skip future banner. I hope you will skip Mizuki. Even if you like Mizuki, I know you do. I would suggest you to skip, because after 5.5 update, she will be in a stand. She is like, yeah, they will put Mizuki into the standard banner. So you can get her by losing 50-50. So it's not worth it at all. But yeah, your gambling addiction is bad. No, don't get me wrong, Yoni. I would suggest you, like, if you like her, Arlecchino is not bad. Arlecchino is crazy character. But let me show you something. When you don't have, let's say you definitely need to build Xianyun, because without a shielder, using Arlecchino, just let me show you, it might be a tricky task, because yeah, she's super fragile. Like, yeah. It's impossible to heal her, and you see, like, I go for Xilonen as a healer. Yes, I will skip 5.4. Definitely will skip 5.4, because yeah, it's like kinda skip until Xilonen Skirko. Yeah, like if you don't have Xilonens, then definitely you need to go for Xilonen. Xilonen is, you know, like you still can use Kachina. Just a second. Sorry guys. So yeah, you still can use Kachina, and she's not bad. But Xilonen is great for mavuika. Let's say you again can use Kachina and other natlan characters for mavuika, but Xilonen can give you fighting spirit like one-handed. Like, yeah, like alone Xilonen is more than enough. You don't need to go like for another characters, which is actually crazy, you know. Let's say that's why mavuika's teams at the moment, they are so flexible. You can use citlali with arlecchino and mavuika with Rosa. Rosa has pretty good synergy with mavuika has pretty good synergy with Rosa in terms of like melt damage. Yeah, let me just test this one and I will show you what I mean. Yeah. It's so hard to imagine cryo DPS. No, yeah, that's true, Rahid. That's why I don't like cryo DPS so much. Because you know why? Let's say it's because of super contact, actually. I never like cryo DPSs. And it's like, yeah, it's a little bit difficult. Like, since it's not WoWa, in WoWa it's okay getting cryo DPS, because yeah, it's completely different game, no reaction. But since in this game you have a reaction, and Hydro, Electro, it's actually pretty great reactions. When you put cryo in those teams, you just mess up your damage at all. So yeah, like that's why cryo characters, like, they are a little bit specific. Freeze is bad, because freeze means you lose some damage. You cannot freeze big enemies. It's impossible. You only, like, it's a waste. Yes, you still can use like kinda super conduct. In this case you need another, like, let's say physical DPS, which means cryo in this team should be supportive characters. So yeah, kinda, yeah, it's difficult to see like kinda the cryo DPS at the moment. I think I will prefer to build my citlali into DPS rather than pulling Rio. Oh, actually, you know, like, that's actually not a bad idea, Desta. You know why? Because that, like, that citlali can do pretty good damage. I was managed to do like 350 melt damage with that citlali when she was at level 8. Now she's level 9, so I assume that it's about maybe like, multiplier is crazy, 913, something like that. It's just insane. Oh yeah, already did that, but not emblem set. You know why? I would suggest to use emblem. You know why emblem, not emblem? Let me, like, yeah, you can go emblem, but it would be a waste. You need to give her a lot of like energy recharge instead of like, yeah, it's better to use maybe noblesse and something like attack or elemental mastery. I would say attack maybe, but yeah, you can check EM as well, because two-piece noblesse give you just a second, elemental burst damage, but 4-piece you need a lot of energy recharge, at least 200. If you can't get like something like that, I mean like 200 energy recharge and like crit rate crit damage ratio, then yes, go for emblem. kind of troll build, like building Xianyun on emblem, but seems fun. Yeah, seems fun, but it's like, you know why? Xianyun is plays out, like her damage is like, yeah, you can't. Her burst damage is actually, you know, like her burst damage with buffs, etc., something like that. It's kind of like close to Neuvillette's damage.
Stand clear. Punishment. Absorption test. Stand clear. You can't run. Shiver. Overrule. Animo test 6308.
Damn, bro, I messed up. Damn, there was like, what? I don't scroll on Cinder City I don't scroll of Cinder City. That's not. Oh yeah, like scroll on Cinder City. No, like Dreamers. It's not about like it's about like DPS. It's about DPS citlali. Actually, I need to like.
Stand clear. Yeah. Lights out.
I need to record my.
Overrule. Animo test 6308. Shiver.
Everlasting as the moon.
Stand clear. You can't run.
Yeah, that is terrible actually. Just saying, let me leave it. Yeah, against this boss is actually it's so difficult. Like maybe it's because let me try another one. Oh, but yeah, about Fatui Harbingers, by the way, it would be nice to get some playable. And you know what? After the 5.4 update, we should get that 5.5 beta. So yeah, we will get some info about future characters. If I'm not mistaken, like as I heard, yeah, we should get 2 new 5 stars in 5.5. So yeah, it might be Iansan and maybe another one, maybe Madam Pink, maybe I don't know, like some of the. Do you remember like that, like footage with 7 new characters, like Aoife, like another one? So yeah, maybe like yeah, one of them. Let me try like this team. Unfortunately, you know what's the problem with that team? The problem with that team, it's like that weapon. When you use white tassel without Bennett, it's super bad. It's like it's not okay. It's better to use another weapon. Let me just test it. Like let me do a couple tests. So yeah, let me try with Bennett and without Bennett. So yeah, let me try like this team, like the same team with Sucrose first. Because like that Bennett somehow activates that passive also and increase your damage.
Animo test 6308. Absorption test. Lumine, eat Papa. Animo test 63. Fulfill our path. Suffer the wrath of Eve.
Laid bare.
Absorption tech.
It's terrible. It's so terrible. I need instructor for Diona Desta. Right now I use Gilgrim. You know, like, you can... You know what's the problem with Diona? Diona is not, like... Diona is not a great option, unfortunately. I mean, you still can use her, but she's not a great option. Because, like... She's... her application is super slow. And yeah, you like, she is good for mavuika, but she's not so great for, like, for arlecchino, unfortunately. Because, like, you only can use double cryo in this case. Let's say, I don't know, like, maybe, like, you can use Rosa Diona, you can use Xianyun Diona, you can use Constellation, not Constellation 6 Kaya with Diona. Yes, in this case you can do that.
Shake it and stir! Diana!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Can't keep my...
Yeah, that was terrible. That was terrible. So yeah, Rosa, like...
Transfix! Let's light it up! Everybody!
Scratch! Can't handle your dreams!
Laid bare. Bring it.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Think you can bully me? Diana special!
See, like, that cryo, like, aura, like, it's, like, completely... I'm having a hard time, like, refarming Instructor 2 right now. Oh yeah, like, Instructor set is actually incredibly crazy. And yeah, like, by the way, about me, like, if you ask me, I farmed this set for, like, years. So I'm actually, even now, not so great in it, but let's say, yes, I have, like, couple... Yeah, I can, like... Let me show you, like, how many, like... I have like 4 flowers, 5 this ones. I have elemental masteries. So yeah, couple EMs, like another couple EMs. So yeah, it's actually super difficult to like find this one's EMs. So yeah, but yeah, like farm this one. You can like farm like in overworld as well. It's possible. A drop rate is not great, but it's okay. So yeah, like that's why, like. Set cry application, yeah, unfortunately that Diona is not so great. I even like, let's say, even Rosa is better. But now let me try citlali with arlecchino and ban it because of that white tassel. Unfortunately, yes, white tassel without Bennett is terrible. It's kind of like, you know why? Because low attack, and that's why you cannot get enough attack.
Everybody stand, get to work! You two! Time!
You see, like, it destroys them like, immediately. It's like so much better.
Laid bare.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Fulfill our task! Gotta be strong! Citlali!
It's so much better, like way better. Like, what? Oh, let me switch weapon. Now, let me go with this weapon. Not this one, but this one, which is like Jade Spear. And go with Sucrose again. No, 100 skates is bad actually. Like, you know why? When you use proper team and like proper rotation, 500k is possible. So yeah, because like that, you know why it's possible? Because of this blessing. This blessing just increase your damage by a lot. So yeah, I still messed up with like that cryo. So yeah, now I use another weapon. And let's go like with this one and let's give it a try. I use Gilded Dreams. But this time, Gilded Dreams somehow works on Diona. Gilded Dreams on Diona? No, like Gilded Dreams cannot be better than Instructor. Definitely. No, like Dreamers, like it's not okay. You know why? Because Instructor set is supportive set. Gilded Dreams, Instructor set is supportive set for your teammates. Gilded Dreams is kind of supportive and DPS set, but for your own character. For only own character. It's not for like other characters.
Overrule. Stand clear. Absorption test. Show no mercy. Not you two.
You see the damage? And you know why is that? Because of White Tassel. Like with White Tassel, it's bad without ban, but you can use with like you see, like I destroy them immediately. With White Tassel, I was struggling because you know why? What's the problem? I cannot explain it so clearly. The point is, this one gives you attack, and Bennett's buff is work pretty good with not only with this attack and also with that passive, which is like yeah, increased normal attack damage by 48. You know, without Bennett, this one is kind of like bad. You need more attack. You know, so that's why base attack on some weapons it's so valuable, especially the character who scales on it, who needs attack. It's Mavuika, it's like say Arlecchino, Yoimiya, so yeah, like Gamik as well. So yeah, just keep that in mind. If you use, let's say if you use White Tassel and you want to see some damage, definitely you need to use Arlecchino with Bennett. Without Bennett is terrible. Like yeah, it's kind of like if you notice like that Jade Spear just destroys them immediately. That's like smallest one. I haven't experimenting on the Spyro with just one single quick round without like oh yeah, for me unfortunately Spyro Abyss is the only way to do some tests. Yeah. That's why yeah. And you know like unfortunately throughout the day I don't have enough time. I haven't even finished that new event, guys. So yeah, I want to try that like combat event you told me about. Like yeah, like you see, like I opened it, but yeah, I haven't finished like it. Yeah, like I haven't finished it yet. Oh yeah, let me check like what. Oh yeah, you know what? Let me do another boss for Citlali. Oh yeah, and today is a Saturday, right? Let me check. Just a second. I don't have enough books for rules, unfortunately. Oh, it's available. Okay. So White Tassel way worse compared to. No, it's not like that. No, it's not like that. No, let me do the test. Let me show you something. No, it's not like that. When you play in like this team, let me do the test. Let me do the test and show you. Let's say like this team, right?
Gonna be epic.
In this team, if you do like vape or melt damage, that White Tassel is crazy. It's okay because you use Bennett. Without Bennett, oh yeah, I don't need that. Just a second. Without Bennett, it's a little bit like yeah, not so much damage, unfortunately. Even though you don't need attack, Bennett like increase like your damage by a lot. And also like you just like don't mess Sucrose, like you cannot use Sucrose burst, by the way. Just a second. Let me do like this pause. Let me show you the damage. Bennett is a key. That's true. So yeah, Bennett is a key for this white tassel. For this white tassel, yes, Bennett is a key. Because without, let's say, if you play without Bennett, it's better to go like with that Primordial Jet or her signature weapon or like any other weapons, but not Stifle Homo, for example.
Laid bare. Bring it.
I'm going in! Get to work! Suffer the wrath of...
I'm messing melts, but still. Just a second. Let me switch to like another weapon. It's like was with this one, right? It was like about 200k damage.
Let's light it up!
Yes, and let me switch to white tassel. It's like it's not max, by the way. It's actually bad. It's actually bad. The point is, it's actually bad. It was like it should be about like 240k, something like that. I just missed like first melt. If you do like with white tassel, you can do this. You can get the same damage, exact same damage. It's because of Bennett. I need to do the test. Like I will do the video tomorrow, like with and without citlali, you know, or maybe something else. We'll see.
Teamwork is true! You two! Time to...
Just a second. I missed that weapon. I want to see how good it is. Which one works? Can you please use Arlecchino with white tassel and Arlecchino, Bennett, Xilonen, Kazuha? Arlecchino, Bennett. Yes, I can, of course, no problem. Let me do this test first, and I will like switch. Arlecchino, Bennett, Xilonen, Kazuha. Like, you know, like Yone, but this team is not great. You know why? You use Xilonen, you use Kazuha, you use Arlecchino, and you use Bennett. In this case, you only increase pyro damage, which is actually okay, but not optimal. You know why? Let's say reaction damage is way more valuable and powerful. If you use, let's say, if you switch your Kazuha or your Xilonen with Shinchu or Yelan, you will get more damage. Just keep that in mind. You know why? Because all of the like reaction damage is like melt and wave. It's multipliers. For pyro, it's only swill. That's it.
Laid bare.
I'm going in! Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath of...
You see, like, yes, it's like 240 damage. So yeah, the point is, white tassel with this one is actually not bad. But you need to use wave with Bennett. So Bennett is a key. If you build Chevreuse, would you try this team? Arlecchino, Chevreuse, Cookie, and Shanling. It's not a great team actually. You know why? It's actually a bad team. Like, and I can explain you why. Shanling, Cookie Shinobu has I definitely will test that team. No problem. And yes, I don't think I will. Like, just keep that in mind. I'm not like I cannot build Chevreuse like in one day. Maybe it will take some time, but yeah, I will check the team. You know why it's bad? Like Dreamers, you only like kind of like yeah. My Cookie Shinobu is going to be a meme if I'm not mistaken. Like Dreamers, come on! Like my Cookie Shinobu is Constellation 0. She's like. It's like, yeah, I don't have Constellation to do that. It's for me, it's better to use Raiden. And you know why Raiden? Because Raiden's skill duration is 25 seconds, and I can do full Arlecchino's rotation. With Cookie Shinobu, I will lose huge amount of damage. Okay, Raiden, yeah. Come on, let's go. My favorite arlecchino Chevreuse beta official. It's not an optimal team, by the
Something
way.
you wish to
It's
report?
not bad team,
Go on.
but
You
it's
have
not
my
an optimal
undivided
team.
attention.
Even though, like, you know why? It's better to use, like, I would say Bennett, arlecchino, Chevreuse, Fischl, or Raiden, if you ask me. You know why? Raiden's attack every 1.5 seconds, and if you build for Raiden with full EM, you can get some additional damage, which is actually crazy. Swap Cookie with Fischl. Fischl is better. Fischl is better, but Arlecchino is not bad as well. Because, you know why Arlecchino? Arlecchino, my bad. Raiden is better. You know Raiden might be better. Because with, Raiden can be built in EM build. Yeah, not this one, of course. Yeah, EM build. Fischl relies on energy a lot. So you need to do, like, more swapping, which is actually bad. So yeah, try to use Raiden, EM Raiden, because you know why? As you know, like Raiden's skill attack, it's even though it's coordinated attack, the damage is kinda limited. So Desta, if you notice that, like 240k with that white Tessel, so it's not a bad option if you play with Vape or like in like melt teams with Bennett. Now let's try the team Yoni told me about, Xilonen, Kazuha.
Sounds good to me.
Arlecchino, Bennett, Xilonen, Kazuha, yeah. I see now. I tried every Arlecchino overloaded teams. It's my favorite. Arlecchino, Beidou, for real. Unfortunately, I will try the team. Unfortunately, my Beidou is not builded completely. I mean, like, she is level, it's like 0. Because my Bennett is busy with Mavuika, I use that Arlecchino team. Which one? That's why my damage is bad. Like, which team you use with Arlecchino? Actually, with Arlecchino, you know what? If your Bennett is busy, then you can switch your weapon. I mean, like, yeah, go another weapon. Like, White Tessel is not okay without Bennett, unfortunately. Yeah, I will go White Tessel anyway. Let's get some energy.
Transfix! Let's light it up!
I use Arlecchino, Cookie, Xianling, and Chevreuse. Arlecchino, Cookie, Xianling, but you don't have Raiden? I mean, Raiden is better. You know why? Because even with Constellation 2, Chevreuse skill duration is only like 15 seconds, which is actually maybe not so great. And since your Arlecchino is Constellation 1 with signature, you get like full Bond of Life. And actually it's a waste if you ask me. Use Raiden. You definitely need to use Raiden, but not Cookie Shinobu. Yeah, just try Raiden. Since like, yeah, like let's say for me, I cannot get like 100% Bond of Life because of limitation. It's only 75%. With her signature weapon, I can get a little bit more because of HP scaling, as you know, like that weapon gives me a little bit more Bond of Life, but still it's not 100%. So rotation is going to be like this. It's like
Overruled. Teamwork is trim.
Clouds high. The birds...
well, the problem is it's only pyro damage, you know? Even if you get the swift, it's only pyro damage, so it's not so powerful, you know? Let's say, like, yeah. Like, you see, like, pyro damage bonus 164, that's crazy. You get, like, Geo, it means, like, Cinder, like, Cinder City, that's, like, a set. It's, like, yeah, it's activated. And, yeah, damage is crazy. And we are on, like, White Tessel, which is actually, it's not a great option. Like, not the best one for this one. This one, like, White Tessel is good for not pyro damage because of, like, yeah, it's good for Vape and Melt. So, like, an attack buff, etc. Like, yeah, it's like now went, like, yeah, it's low, but still. Now, like, if you switch, let me show you. If you switch, like, Kazuha with Shinchu, you will get way more better damage.
Late again.
have a cringe team like for Arlecchino, Lord. Arlecchino, Yelan, Shinchu, Citlali, TDDS, Arlecchino. TDD, oh yeah, Citlali, TDDS. Arlecchino, Yelan, Kulik. Oh no, it's actually not a bad team. You know why? The problem with this team, like you can freeze the enemies. It's actually bad. I pull Raiden out because like, oh, I see now. Okay, like then use Cookie Shinobu, but you know, like I see in this case, IC is correct. Use Fischl then. Fischl, like, because you know why? Like let's say if you compare Fischl and Raiden, yes, gives you more uptime on that Electro aura or Electro application, but Fischl definitely will give you more damage. The only problem with Fischl, you need to get used to rotation and give her a little bit like at least some energy recharge, you know. So yeah, like Yoni, if you switch this Kazuha with Shinchu, the damage will be completely different actually. Of course, I don't have energy. Just a second. Because it's like, it's Vape. Vape is multiplier.
Rain outlines your
yeah.
fate.
Okay, good night, Desti. Good night. Thanks for joining. Try my team. Oh, you team like which man like? Okay, I will try it as well. Let me just do this test a couple times. And like, you know why? Because you only want to use like pure pyro damage. You know, like let's say why it's bad to use like only pyro damage or only electro damage. Why we try like all Genshin players try to use reaction damage, because reaction damage gives you multipliers. Like yeah, you can multiply, and that's why damage is way more higher. And you can use bad weapons. I mean, like, not bad, but let's say White Tassel is not a great option, you know? It's free to play and 3-star weapon. Even though it gives you normal attack, the base attack is terrible as hell. You know? Like, in reaction, you can use this weapon and get pretty decent amount of damage.
Overruled. I'm going in! Witness the power.
Yeah, I'm stop with the rotation, alright, but still, like, if you notice that, like, it is way better, and you're safe. You know why? Because you get that Shinchu's, like, skill, which is like, yeah, gives you resistance to interruption. So yeah, Yone, if you want to use, like, you can use Yelan. With Yelan, actually, it's way more faster. Arlecchino Kazuha banish Xilonen is the best in mono. Yeah, that's true. That's actually true. Arlecchino, yes, it's mono pyro team, but the damage is bad, you know? Like for Arlecchino, it's better to use like Shinchu, Yelan, Rosa. Rosa is actually incredibly crazy.
No, my sword!
Rosa is good. Now let me switch to Yelan. No, let me try the team like Icy told me about. It's like... What was that? Just a second. Arlecchino, Yelan, Shinchu, Citlali, TDDS. I'm going to use White Tassel. I mostly now I mostly do like White Tassel stuff. You know why? So yeah, the team is going to be like this, and Yelan.
It's time to pull the trigger.
So yeah, rotation in this team is going to be like kinda crazy. I mean, like, yeah, against this boss, it's not okay, you know that, but let's give it a try. The only mono pyro I will suggest playing is Lini. Oh yeah, you know why is Lini? It's because like Lini is intended to use in mono pyro team because of passive. So yeah, because when you use him in mono pyro team, he increases his damage, his personal damage. It's like, yeah. But you know, like, if you ask me, Arlecchino is such a great character, and she can be used in so many archetypes in the game. She can be used in overloaded team, she is okay. She can be used in mono pyro team, she is actually not bad. Wave, melt, so yeah, it's like, no doubt about that. So yeah, about Lini. Lini has this passive, which is each pyro party member, like other than Lini, will cause like damage deal. But so yeah, it's like damage. It's not like attack, etc. or something like that. So yeah, it's like kinda like increases damage, but so it's crazy passive. Arlecchino Kazuha banish Xilonen is the best in like monopod. What about like Arlecchino, Nahida, Burning? No, James, come on. Like you ask me the question like so many. No, Nahida is bad. You can use like you can use Nahida, but you know what's the point is? In this case, I will try the team. It's not okay. You know why? Actually, you can. You can go the team like this. You can go. Actually, you can, but you try to avoid use this team against like Hydro enemies, or maybe against like I will try it. But you need to use the team like this. You need to use like Chanling maybe, Bennett, Arlecchino, and Nahida. Yes, you can. Oh yeah, rotation is going to be like.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch. Let me weave you a verse. Rain out my... Show no mercy! Citlali!
Oh, I know why you want to use this team. Oh, this is actually a terrible team, but I know why you want to use this. It's, you know why? It's because of Citlali. Yeah, I got it now. It's because of Citlali. You know why? Citlali can rush at Hydro and Pyro at the same time. As you know, guys, Citlali has a talent with Rush Red. Yeah, like this one. Like when the like frozen or melt reactions, the pyro, and so yeah, in this case you can activate both of them, but yeah, it's not worth it if you ask me. You know why? Because you still damage from like, let's say, as you know, melt is better than wave in terms of multipliers and damage. So I maybe would say it's yeah, I got it now. So it's okay maybe.
Fulfill our pact! Know my sword!
Let me get all of the energy. Try not to kill him. Yeah, exactly. Usually like get like 150. Yeah, but 150 is low. You know why? 150 is low because by switching like let's say even if you go for Kachina in this team, you can get more melt damage. Let's say if you go like this team, let's say not Xilonen but Kachina, you know, with Cinder City. Okay. And like switch Yelan with Bennett, you will get more damage than 150.
Another chance to learn from you!
You know, you don't even need like Xilonen. Only team which work properly when Arlecchino is with Citlali. No, it's not like that. Like no, like Dreamers. Yeah, you remember? Like I told you that it's not like that. You can use Rosa. The problem is. With Rosa create a circle. Dione is not so great. You can use Kaya. Actually, Kaya might be the best one, but the problem, another problem is like, yeah, he needs to be Constellation 6. Without Constellation 6, his cryo application is bad. It's not consistent, you know. So yeah, Rosa is the way. Not bad option, but yes, if you ask me which is better, of course, Citlali is number one. Citlali has the same problem Rosa has. Because with Arlecchino you need to catch that melt anyway, you need to do some pause between like hits, you know, no need to like spam normal attacks, it's bad. But it's still not optimal for Arlecchino, but the best one because of that shield. By the way, can you check the oh yeah, if I miss some chat, previous chat. Oh yeah, Constellation 1 Kaya, yeah, it's not okay. Constellation 1 Kaya. With Constellation 1 Kaya, you need to use like another like cryo on a team. The only mono pyro will be. I like which one I see? Arlecchino, Kazuha, Bennett, Xilonen, or like. Can you check the previous chat? On like previous, like yeah, exactly. I did 150k for fun. I miss that, but yeah, it's like I miss that. I see.
Let them do as they please.
Oh, YouTube issue? What? Oh, okay. YouTube issue. I tried every arlecchino team. I have a cringe team for arlecchino. It's not that. Try my team lol. Only mono. Oh, previous that was like a huge previous swap. Cookie Shinobu. It's not like that. My favorite. Oh my! I lost it. Like I see. If you can like. Because I think we get like Kaya from. So yes, that's true. Like YouTube didn't send my chat. Oh yeah, like I because I tried to not like let's say skip the chats, but I didn't know. So yeah, this team, by the way.
Laid bare.
Down! Teamwork is dreamwork! Show no mercy! You two!
You see like 205k damage. And you know what? It's way more practice of like. It's without Xilonen, by the way. So yeah, like let's say with Xilonen, the same team, you get like 240k damage. Without Xilonen, it's like 205k damage. It's actually a decent amount of that. So yeah, instead of using Xinchu, Yelan, and Citlali, which is actually maybe not bad team, but not optimal team, it's better to use like this team. And it's Kachina. Oh, it's Kachina. Like let me show my Kachina build. That build is terrible. Yeah, level 70. Constellation 6, that's true. Not gonna lie. 4 artifacts, not even. No, they're 12. And yeah. So yeah, like, and let me show you the build. Literally, like, yeah, energy recharge. That's it. And why it's like ratio? It's because of like level 90 like Favonius lens. So yeah, like it's way better to use. A little bit cringe, but try arlecchino plunge. No, like I see, arlecchino plunge is terrible. It's so bad. You know why? The only plunge attacker which is worse, it's Hutao's plunge attacks, I would say. Raiden's plunge attack is bad. Arlecchino's plunge attack is terrible. It's not great. And you lose some time. You know why? Because, let's say, it's not okay. Actually, I tried a couple times, but it's terrible. Vortex, would you try a team like Arlecchino, Citlali, Diona, and Bent? Yes, I can, but it's also not a great team. You know why? Like Dreamers. For Citlali, double cryo is not like. Let me do the test, and I will show you. Like so, yeah. Using Kachina in this team is way more preferable than using second cryo. I mean, like that 200.
The hunt begins!
Elemental Mastery doesn't give you so much. Let's do the test. Let's do the test.
Transfix! Let's light it up!
Benny is C5 killing me. Oh yeah, I know that. I will do like him C6, I'm not gonna lie. But you know what I afraid? Like I afraid about like he can like destroy like what's the point is if you use like when you use that burst and you switch to Arlecchino, all of the normal attacks converts to like get infusion, right? The problem is, if I'm not mistaken, you can destroy that cryo application even like yeah, you can just immediately destroy that cryo application, which is actually bad, you know. But yeah, maybe I'm wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, it's like that. It's like that. I said Arlecchino, Xianyun, but yeah, I know that. Like you said, that team actually is only great for Hutao. Only for Hutao, this team is crazy because Hutao plunge, like as you know, guys, like plunge attacks for different characters is like completely different. Like for Raiden, it's terrible. For you know why? Let me show you. You see, like it's super slow. It's like incredibly slow. It's incredibly slow. If you check Raiden, it's the same thing, but for Hutao is way more faster. Maybe you need to get used to it. See what she does, like yeah, and it's super slow. And Raiden does the same thing. Let me check another character, just a second. Let me check like, just like for example, where's my Rosa?
Make sure to keep...
You see, like, Rosa does, like, more faster. You see, like, if you notice that, Rosa does way more faster than, like, Arlecchino. And now let's check, like, Raiden. Raiden is terrible. Raiden is just so terrible. I don't know, maybe it's because of outfit or something like that. You see, it's the same thing, like Arlecchino does. It's super slow. It's not like Rosario. Rosario does it way faster. So yeah, the point is like plunging Arlecchino, it's kind of bad. And also like it's difficult to achieve at the same time. Maybe you need to get used to that, like plunging, you know, it's possible. But yeah, maybe I'm not so like, let's say, great in that. Never had that issue when I use Arlecchino with Bene. I mean, like, you mean like, oh, for real? You mean like Constellation 6? I consider that. I will think about that. So yeah, rotation is going to be like this.
Everybody stand back!
Oh my bad. Yeah, yeah, my bad. Yeah, yes, my bad. Since citlali, why is that? Because since citlali is on TDDs, I destroyed that buff and I get buff to like my Arlecchino. I need to use like... She's on instructor set, but that's alright. I mean, like, yeah. I hope I can keep that pyro. Okay. I try Hutao in Sierra. She's faster. Yes, it's definitely faster. Like Arlecchino's Hutao's plunge is faster. Let's say Xiao's plunge is fast. Let me check like which characters we have. But Arlecchino and yeah, Raiden is like, yeah. I don't know about Chevreuse. Like Xianyun as well. Xianyun actually do pretty good. Like Candice is okay. Yao is actually crazy. Yao plunge is okay. Let's see. Not crazy, but okay. Oh, by the way, Zhonglish plunge is also not so okay. Like kinda like maybe it's because of outfit. I don't know. But yeah, using plunges, yeah. Oh my god.
Transfix!
When I try Hutao, I usually find Hutao harder to play. In my friend list, like has... Oh, you know, like why? You need to get used to Hutao. It's the same thing with Mavuika, by the way. Mavuika is like kinda has like pretty not difficult. I don't want to say it's super complicated, but it's complicated combos, you know? You need to get used to them. So if, let's say, if you don't have Hutao on your account, that's obvious that she's difficult to use. That's normal. It's the same thing with Chlorinde for me, by the way. Because, you know, I know that Chlorinde is actually not bad. But I found her a little bit difficult to use. Cringe, I would say. But it's not correct, because she's actually good.
I'm going in! Can't handle your drink! Show no mercy! Citlali, eat pop!
Yeah, unfortunately I missed it. Like, let me catch it again. You know why? It's like, yeah. Just a second, let me catch it again. You lose like time by applying all of the stuff. By the way, I love the design of Xianyun. She looks like, yeah, she looks okay. And also, like, it's not only because of design. Actually, she's also pretty great supportive character.
Overruled! Let's light it up!
And she's great in taser teams, you know? Teaser teams, yeah. In taser teams. So yeah, she's great in taser teams as well. I never used taser team, not gonna lie, but with Xianyun I maybe will give it a try. Without shield, like you mean like Oh, Lanyan without shield. Main, or like, let's say, the main purpose of using Lanyan is her shield, actually. Without shield, like, yeah, she can do some damage, by the way, by using charge attacks. And yeah, her normal attack is terrible, that's true. That range is kinda like bad as hell. But yeah, like, anyway, she worth building, even at Constellation 0.
Everybody stand back! Shaken and stirred! Look at you! Fulfill our pact! Suffer the wrath of...
You see the damage? Like, the damage was 204k. With Kachina, you can do 205k. So the point is, like, you even though you get additional elemental mastery from citlali, from Diona, it's not worth it, and it's bad. Better to use Kachina. You know why? Because you can mess up with, like, first because you need to do the charge attack, which is actually time consuming. Second one, it's second cryo. You know, like, kinda like useless because both of them, citlali and Diona, is like they are supportive characters. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Like, I wouldn't suggest it's better to use Kachina or Xilonen. Like, Xilonen is even better.
Think you can bully me? Get to work!
Tower Vortex. No, it's like that team was for Dreamers. What about the team with Mavuika? Mavuika, like, yeah, Mavuika is like, it's going to be the same. It's better to use, like, you know why? It's going to be exactly the same. Because Arlecchino and Mavuika both are DPS character. That's it. Like, will be less damage. Oh, without shield she is terrible. You mean Hutao? Actually, you know, like, when you do plunge attack, she is not bad. But yeah, I noticed that many players use Zhongli with Hutao. I noticed that. So yeah, just by switching with Kachina, you will get more damage. But yeah, that's actually obvious, because you know why? Kachina with like that Cinder City. That's actually obvious, but still, it's better to use Kachina, because you don't lose any, like, you just use skill, alright? And that's it. You don't need to do anything. Oh, Jim's like, sorry for I don't believe why. Hey, Sino, welcome back. Vortex, what do you say? Do I like rush Primo farming or just wait? I would say wait. You know why? Because you still have plenty of time. Like, let's say if you want to get that arlecchino super fast, then, like, yeah, go farm, like, but I wouldn't suggest you. You will get Primogems anyway, you know? And because of that, it's like, yeah, like, I would say wait. But if you want to get her, like, super fast, quickly, then yes, farm. But just keep that in mind, you will get enough Primogems to get that arlecchino. Definitely. And if she is, like, guaranteed for you, you can get her early, actually, you know? It's possible. Yeah, to my calculations, the free pulse will be, yes, definitely. Like, actually, not guaranteed, more than enough, Miracle. More than enough to get that character. I mean, like, arlecchino. I was like, do you think I will be able to do? Oh, yes, if you skip all of the, like, dialogues, actually, you can do it in one day. If you skip all of the dialogues, skip, it will take you about, like, about 2 hours each of them. Just keep that in mind. It's like actually super long, but even fast. But yeah, for me, let's say, since I don't skip any, each act lasts about like 6 to 8 hours. That's terrible. 8 hours, just imagine. Oh my god. But I do recording because of that. But if you skip, you can do it. If you skip all the time, you can do it. Oh, by the way, about the skip. You know that, guys? Looks like Mihoyo will add the skip button to the dialogues. Would be nice, actually. You know why? Let's say for me, I'm okay like listening them, but I know many players just like get mad when they cannot like skip button, because I play WoWa. In WoWa, it's just kinda, you know, like if you like dialogues, you can like listen them, like read them. But if you don't, like you just like press the skip button, you're okay. You literally don't lose anything. So yeah, looks like they will do the same, but you know, like it's not early versions. It's going to be in, if I'm not mistaken, they will introduce that function in like 5.7 or 8, something like that. So yeah, we will need to wait a little bit.
I'm going in! Fulfill our path! You two! Time!
I'm the biggest dialogue skipper for real. Oh, and yeah, back then, by the way, three pieces. Let's check if I can. Oh, okay, might be promising. Okay, actually it's HP. No, attack please. Of course not. So yeah, like, oh, I forgot about like just a second. It's not yet because I need to like use this one. Because if I'm skip that, I can lose it. Yeah, it's 1 day expiration day. It's so handy to get like additional 60 because now I can do like a couple bosses for Chevreuse. And yeah, let's go like team like this team. Like yeah, I showed you like you can go Xilonen, you can go without Xilonen, but let's go with Xilonen. Let's get some energy and I will show you like against that boss actually using citlali. It's so comfy. It's incredibly comfortable to use citlali. She can do charge attack and the charge attack is cryo. And because of that you can stun the boss. Okay, suggestion. I don't give like skip button in our conquest like event like side. Quest character, so request is fine. Oh yeah, like actually I agree with that. But you know, like if they add that skip button, they can add like let's say it's like since it's on the like game level part, they can add that skip button to like anything we have, to any dialogue we have. Like it's either it's like our conquest or side quest, etc. You know.
Show no mercy.
It doesn't matter so much. I will learn lore on YouTube, like I can read all dialogues, like yeah, it's more convenient, like Sino, if you ask me. You know why? Because like, since we have Paimon is super annoying. Do you remember, like, have you watched that video, Monsieur Montluçon, like when she pronounced some kind of names? It's actually so distractive, you know why? It's fun at the same time and annoying.
Let's light it up, bring it! Everybody stand back! Suffer the wrath of
That citlali is crazy because like, if you notice that I just destroyed that enemy like throughout the shield with like white tassel. That's crazy. 3 pieces, unfortunately. Okay. French, yeah, that's French. Oh my god. Yes, lol, that was like she has French. You know, like it's the same thing like Monsieur Neuvillette. If you remember that, and all of the French names, especially in Fontaine, I was like, yeah, that was so fun. Well, like especially in Fontaine. Yeah, Monsieur Montluçon. Also, I noticed Paimon voice at start seems pretty different than before. Oh yeah, by the way, it's like, you know why, Sino? They change voice actor. And if you notice that, they change, if I'm not mistaken, they change voice actor. You know for which character? Just like for this one. If you notice that Shinlink's voice line now, it's a little bit different. I don't know, maybe it's me.
Hello, nice to meet you.
It's
My name is Xiangling. I'm a chef from Liyue.
Yeah,
My favorite place is the chicken. I mean, the kitchen. Is there time for...
It's close to that one, but not the same. You know, it's close to that one, but not the same. Maybe it's like, yeah, maybe it's me. I don't know. Paimon learned like it from like Fontaine. Oh yeah, by the way, about Paimon, like it's not only you, or like if I'm not mistaken, they changed that voice actor. Maybe not, because sometimes you like, maybe you know, like the character wasn't, like let's say, voice actor wasn't in great mood back then. You know, it's possible.
I'm going in! Get to work! Citlali, eat Papa! Get him!
Witness my rise.
Overruled. Bring it.
4 please. 3. Oh, that's stone, actually crazy. And elemental master, of course not. Okay. It's definitely different voice for sure. Oh, for real? Like, I see you notice that as well. So yeah, like it's different. It's a different voice. I noticed that. It's like kind of like weird, if you ask me. But it is what it is. I mean, like. Why does it change voice artists? You know why? It's because like maybe they will change actors with AI. Maybe that's why sometimes dialogues like sounds a little bit weird. Okay, let's try. So, father, yeah, that's true. Actually, she is incredible with citlali, but you know, like not only she, like Neuvillette is crazy with citlali. Let's say, since we now have Lanyan would be his best option. You know, you can actually avoid using Kazuha. You can use Lanyan if you have Constellation 0 Neuvillette. You can use citlali with Gaming. With Gaming, citlali is just insane. I want to build like Gaming as well, because Gaming, especially in this pile base, is incredibly like powerful. Like just imagine like 300k plunge attack, and he can do these plunge attacks back to back. It's 4 or 5 times. So yeah, incredibly crazy character. Not gonna lie. And if you ask me which one, like was like which character like give us more impact, mavuika or citlali, I would say citlali, not mavuika. You know why? Because even though mavuika is a pyro archon, she still is kind of DPS character. But citlali, she is great supportive character. Despite that she can like has reshret, despite that she is cryo, but cannot support cryos. You know, she can support pyro melt reactions and vape reactions. You know, so yeah, that's actually funny, but. Let's say they made that citlali a little bit dirty, you know, like, yeah, kind of like weird. Bad. Super bad. Alright. Not this time. I want to, like, get couple, like, pieces for my arlecchino. You know why? I want to get some pieces with substat elemental mastery. Because, like, yeah, this one has, but this one don't have any. And yeah, this one as well, which is Pyro. No, by the way, you don't have to tap away for the boss to spawn. I will spawn. Oh yeah, you know why I do that actually? Like to let's say to cheat RNG. That's why. Yeah, because like if you do it back to back, you will get 3 pieces. But if you like teleport to another point, maybe it's like some like like let's say chance to get 4 pieces, you know, that's one. Okay, Dreamers, bye bye, Dreamers. It's definitely different voice, yeah. Father is so good, yeah, Father is great, actually. I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, like why I suggested you to not go for
Something you
arlecchino
wish
if you
to
have
report?
mavuika, because it's obvious
You have
choice.
my
Because it's obvious choice, you don't need to spend your Primogems for a character which is actually do the same which arlecchino does, and arlecchino does is way better. If you have Xilonen, if you have mavuika, so yeah, you don't even need, let's say, let me do like, I still have some time, let me do a couple tests with and without citlali. Let's say like this thing, like citlali mavuika, right?
Ready to ride.
And rosa mavuika. You know, like it's, yes, it's definitely not the same damage, but I use my but it's close to it. I use my
right.
just a second.
Ah, but this.
Light it up! Let's light it up!
Yes, like my rosa is without instructor set, but still, like at least something. We can do the test. Just a second. So yeah, the point is, you don't need to have like for mavuika, you can actually skip citlali, you will be alright, because rosa has the same cry application time, I mean 2 seconds, which citlali has. But for other characters, citlali is like just a gold. Just let me do like at least couple tests, and maybe that's it for today. About tomorrow, guys, I'm not sure about tomorrow streams. I maybe like, because like yeah, I have something to do. Oh yeah, if I will be late, let's say like if it's like past like 5 or 10 minutes and you like cannot see me online, it means like yeah, no stream for tomorrow. Sorry about that, but yeah, I need something to do, like yeah. Alright, so rotation is going to be like, since I use this weapon, which is like mailed flower, it's better to not activate its passive immediately. Like it's better to use something, oh yeah. My bad, I forgot to like, yeah, just a second. I need to like get that fighting spirit, which is this one, to like to do like most max available damage. Actually, we can do like this, boss. Yeah, let's do like this, boss. Yeah, no problem. It looks like it's okay. Oh yeah, about the day off. Actually, yes, maybe in the future I need to do that, because I have a shift on one day, and it's a little bit difficult for me to like, yeah, I would be either late or something. So yeah, I will tell you in advance, I will announce that in advance. So yeah, a rotation for this team is going to, but it's better to start with Bennett.
If you insist on putting yourself to the
Attention,
test,
everybody, stand! Suffer the wrath of the pyroclastic surge!
So yeah, it's like, it was like 949, it's like my like usual damage with this team, right? And let me just switch to like Rosa. Let me switch to Rosa.
Burn it down! Let's light it up! Off we go!
Let me switch to Rosa. Rosa can do the same. Not exactly the same, but actually pretty close. Like, just keep that in mind, my Rosa is without like that TDDS. I will do the test tomorrow, by the way. Like maybe, like yeah, I will like post the video, like citlali and like Rosa. With arlecchino, but still. Because for mavuika is... Yeah, mavuika is so powerful. You don't even need to do the test.
I hear you've got a job.
So yeah, my Rosa, of course, without energy. Just a second. Hey Tanuki, how are you doing? Congrats with arlecchino. By the way, guys, Tanuki got arlecchino. And unfortunately...
Judgment
It was a Pyro Slime, I guess. Pyro Slime. Yeah. Was again her. You know, my alt account, I have like Hutao, Neuvillette, Nilo. Nilo is crazy. Nahida. All that meta characters. Even though it's like at 16. I just pull 4 characters so that I have them, you know. Yeah, actually, you know, like, usually, like, Mirak, if you ask me, what most players does, they just like go for characters for like alt account, they just go for characters which they don't have on a main account, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, let's say if you have Neuvillette on main account, you don't go for alt account, so it's something like that to get all of them, you know. With 2 account it's possible to get all of the characters, because yeah, losing 50-50 and get like another one. But Nilo is crazy, some of the characters is just insane. I'm gonna try to build them. I'm like, oh yeah, like, you know why is that? It's not about like you lazy or not, it's like kinda annoying to like build the characters, because you know, like, that's why I don't create like second account. You know why? Because I definitely know that it's the same. Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, even on my main account I'm struggling a lot.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
All right.
then test it.
Oh, come on, it's not like that. Just like do it correctly. My bad, guys. Just a second. It's late already. Oh yeah, Tanuki just built like Arlecchino. She's like, let's say she's a little bit difficult to use. You need to get used to her, but she's good DPS. Unfortunately, like, by the way, like, I would suggest you to build Xianyun as well, because using Arlecchino without a shielder, it's difficult.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
Teamwork is strength. Yeah. Punishment.
Rise with the sun! Wrath from the sky!
You still, oh yeah, actually.
a dash of color, spirit to life.
Why the damage was so low? Because like, let me say, like, with citlali we have TDDs, which is actually increase the damage, and we have like let me avoid using TDDs. Without TDDs it should be like way less damage. Yeah, definitely, because TDDs give you like ton amount of damage.
Burn it down. You can't run.
Like, yeah, like, just a second. Oh yeah, farming artifacts, yes, Mirak, it's nightmare. Not gonna lie. So yeah, like with like Rosa, if you notice that it was 570, like 70k, right? Now let me go with citlali, but without TDDs. So yeah, because like it might be like more.
Whatever you need.
Still, citlali has like this set, and Rosa doesn't have that. But that's alright. Let's like get rid of that TDDs and go for EM, whatever. Because EM doesn't increase like melt damage for like your teammates. It's only her personal damage.
Insist on putting yourself to the test.
I'm going in! Bring it! Show no mercy! Citlali! East Papa!
Light it up! Light up the blazing sun!
That's just what it's actually crazy. But yeah, she has Cinder City, she has something like that. Yeah, citlali is actually worth it. But you know, like, let's say even if you don't have citlali, you still can do ton of damage as a free-to-play with Rosa. It's possible. So yeah, 570k damage for, let's say, new players. It's actually okay. It's not bad. And if you switch, I will do the switch. I will use instructor set. with instructor set you can get about 650, maybe 640k damage, something like that. So it's still okay. I mean, like, it's still like actually not a bad damage at all.
Get to work!
Burn it down!
I'm talking about the duration of the event. What one? It's still like... What? Oh yeah, like, I remember to ask, like, I forgot about, like, the 370 pulse. It still will be in other... Yes, you mean like this one? Let's check. So yeah, we have like 16 days, right? And like we should get those pools, which is like this ones, on February 1st. You will receive 5 pieces of email. So it's up to February 5. So yeah, you will be alright. You will be saved. I mean, yeah, these ones you will get in 4 days, like 3 days, and this one up to February 5th. It means like in 10 days. So yeah, you have a plenty of time. It's like 11 days. You will get like you will have extra 4 to 5 days. So you will be all right. I mean, like, if you will be not enough for Primogems, on Primogems you can farm anyway. So yeah, you will get extra 5 to 4 days. All right. So guys, that's it for today. Yeah, was like actually not bad test.
What's the occasion?
I will do the like another like test tomorrow about like that with citlali and without citlali. But yeah, citlali is crazy, not gonna lie. And if you ask me which character like changed the game more, mavuika or citlali, I would say citlali. I know the players which skipped mavuika and only went for citlali. Just imagine. Even though mavuika is actually, you know, like, she is not bad. She is actually not bad. Oh, that's true, yeah. Shop reset, theater, so yeah, you will be alright, definitely, like Mirak, you will get enough Primogems.
16. That's a nice haul.
Oh, with like Diona and Xilonen and Bennett, he got like a weaker burst with like... Oh yeah, like, but you know why? Oh, bye-bye, Yoni, bye-bye. Oh yeah, but Yoni, about the team you told me about, like with Kazuha, I don't know if you noticed that. So yeah, it's better to use Kachina because you get more damage. Let's say, oh, like Kachina give you more damage instead of like, yeah, Kazuha and Mono Pyro teams kinda. Yeah, well, about tomorrow, maybe like, yeah, not stream for tomorrow, but we'll see. Like if you are late, like by 5 or 10 minutes, then it means like no stream for tomorrow. So yeah guys, thanks for joining once again. We'll see if it's possible I will be online tomorrow. If it's not, then like on Monday. Okay guys, thanks for joining once again. And 50k with like 50k per charge. Oh, you mean like no, it's like 50k actually it's low. You know why? You should get about 120k, 130k. You mean like charge that donut attack? You know why? Most likely he missed some, like, yeah. Oh, you know why is that? Let me just... Diona's application is not so great. Diona's application also only capable to allow you to do that burst damage, unfortunately. After that, you lose all of the buffs. And you cannot do melt damage, you just do pyro damage. That's why it's only 50k. But if you use Rosa can keep that pyro aura and you can get more damage. You just give it a try. Rosa in this case better than Diona.
I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers.
Oh yeah,
of the
that's true.
abyss.
Like, yeah, that's true. 120. So yeah.
Surviving is tough.
Sayonara. Yeah, bye bye Tanaki. Bye bye. Okay guys,
tougher.
thanks for joining once again and bye bye. Bye bye guys.
When you lose your way, Gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
I will make you better.